This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts.
Are you ready? I'm saying, are you ready? Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform
Or ask your smart speaker
to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Right, Chris.
All right, good afternoon, good day, good evening, good morning, good night, goodbye. Hello, wherever you are in the world, welcome along. This is, let me take that out of my ear, I can hear properly then. LTID TV from Leicester Till I Die. It is Matchday Live, as you can see there. We're going to be doing the preview of the teams going across the bottom at the moment. You can see it. We'll look at that in more detail soon. We'll obviously be covering the match for you. Yeah, it's on telly, but why not put the telly on, turn the sound down, listen to me, and join in the chat here. It'd be like being down the pub. What more could you ask for? And then, of course, stay around for our match reaction. Not always unbiased. Sometimes it's a little bit... we can get a little bit annoyed, but it is an instant reaction. That's the thing. We're probably do a post-match show tomorrow night. But this is, like I say, the match reaction is very much an instant reaction to how we feel. Welcome along. If you are new, or whether you're old, or however long you've been with us, do what it says there. Like the video, that really does help. You do not know how much that helps the channel. Share it. If you enjoy it so much, share it with your friends. Say, oi, come over and have a check out this channel. Comment, join in the comments. Just keep it very bantery and respectful. Subscribe, of course, the main one. That helps. And click notify, because I don't always do what I did with this show. Spot the deliberate mistake. Yep, I had it set for 11:45 tonight. That was a bit of a funny kickoff time, but look, look, it was probably late at night when I was doing it, and I've got to be up early in the morning for the radio breakfast show. So forgive me, please. Right, let's say a few hellos. Judy. Hello there, Judy. How the devil are you? New member. We appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Kyle is in. Kyle, good morning to you. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. And Gray is in. Gray, thank you for joining us, Gray. Gray, one of our mods. So if you get out of hand, give any spoilers, anything like that, then he'll sort you out. He'll sort you out. Right, we're going to bring a few people in here. Let's bring Brad's in, and Kate is in as well. Hello there, Kate.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Beautiful morning up here today. Really beautiful.
The sun seems to be shining. I'm going to say hello to Brad first of all, because he's just come in. Hello, Brad.
Hello. I'm surprised to see that Kate's made the long, strenuous journey all the way to Coventry for this one. I'm very proud of her for making it. How are you both?
Yeah, good. How are you?
It does
Well, I'm awake. That's a start for Chris. Chris knows that's a positive that I'm awake before a midday kick-off.
It is. I did have to send him a reminder that we were live, but it's nice that you got here. You know I jest. Have you seen the team, Kate?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I will just bring it up here. There we go. Basically, I think it's pretty much as we thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's our best 11. I think we said that Cassidy would get more minutes, so he'd get more starts, and that seems to be the case because he has got that added physical presence ahead of Eunice, and he said under them ahead of Eunice. So looking forward to it. And I've just seen that Coventry's star man is out, isn't he? Their striker Wright. He's injured and misses the clash, so bring it on.
I mean, look, let's have a look and say, Coventry, we want to beat them. It is, as Brad always says, it's a motorway derby. It's a proper derby. This, for me, is the main one. And I'd be quite happy to see Coventry come up with us so that we've got, a proper derby next season as well. But not to be taken lightly. They're a different team to how they were at the start of the season. They're on a good run. They are fourth in the form guide at home, but we are first away. So it should be a good game.
Yeah, I'm expecting some goals today. I think Coventry will be up for it. They'll obviously be frustrated that their main man is out. But yeah, I do see quite a few goals today. I think we'll concede today as well. I just think with the feistiness of a proper derby, it's our only sort of proper derby. We spoke about that in the week. It's the historical one. It's where it's always been a bit feisty. So yeah, I expect quite a lot of action on the pitch today. Yeah. Famously, I'm saying here, it could probably end up being 0-0.
Oh, no, exactly. Sakamoto, he's one of the main players as well. He's there for them. I'm not feeling confident, Kate. Scott says then, good evening to you, or good afternoon to you, Scott. No, morning still. I'll go through everything, and good night as well. Hello, everyone. Hope we're well. Are we in high spirits or nervous? I'm nervous.
Are you? Why are you having doubts today?
Because Coventry are in good form. I will warn you now, I'm going to be nervous before every match that comes up now, because I still don't think we've hit our bad patch. I think those two games that we lost against Leeds and Middlesbrough, they were consecutive, but that was a blip more than a bad patch, and we haven't had that bad patch, and every team has one, and I'm just worried, and I'm so grateful that we've got that 10-point lead over second, 13-point over third, 17-odd over seventh. I'm glad we've got that gap, but that can easily be niggled away. We have still got half the season to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we always say, don't we, we'd rather have the points on the board, which we've got. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not going to be an easy game today at all, but I like to think that when we've been pushed hard, we bring out our aggressive side. We saw that against Ipswich. I know we let the lead slip against Ipswich, but we have got that aggression in us to hopefully push on and get the win today. There's a few players in there we spoke about again in the week that want to push on and prove themselves in the absence of some of the AFCON players. Cassidy's got a lot to prove. He's still got to make his mark properly. So yeah, I think it'd be really interesting. But I can see why you're nervous. We don't want to be losing.
We don't, and I think with Ipswich up next as well, if we were to lose this and then lose to Ipswich, it gets very tight then at the top, doesn't it? What you're saying about Cassidy there, Winks is at the side.
Especially because Southampton have got Sheffield Wednesday today, which you'd like to think is 3 points for them. I just like the double digit. The double digit lead is what I'm all about.
Yes, it does feel it has got that sort of safety net security feel about it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But Cassidy, he's got Winks next to him. That should help him, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Winks, even though he's only 27 himself, he shows such maturity, doesn't he? I don't think I've ever really seen him wobble or panic, or he really is the calm in every storm. So he can learn a lot. And to be fair, I think he can learn a lot from Fast and Vestergaard as well. I think they've got their attributes that they can pass on, and just needs a bit more composure, needs to be a bit more physical, and really be that dominant force in midfield, because he's outside of Wilf, he's pretty much the tallest guy we've got there. So we'll see what happens today.
interesting. The BBC, they do this to us every time. I'm sure they're wrong, though. They've got Justin on the right. Well, have they? I mean, if you put the pitch the right way round, Justin's on the right. But as you look at it, he's on the left. So I think he'll be on the left with Pierre on the right, to be honest with you. I'm going to let you go, but I was going to ask you, obviously, your score prediction.
I'm going to go 2-1 to Leicester.
You're going to go 2-1 to Leicester. You copycat. That is exactly what I've gone for. But then again, I could say you've got good taste.
Me too.
Have a safe game. Enjoy it. I'll see you post-match when hopefully we're celebrating a double over the big rivals.
Okay, see you later.
Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stay safe.
See you, Kate.
She was just breaking up at the end there. They are the big rivals, aren't they, Brad? I know that I think they are for you as well.
Yeah, they are for me. I mean, like I said, it's not a proper derby unless it's named after a motorway, mate. And we've got the best number for a derby in the world, the M69 derby. And it is. I mean, I remember when they lost their ground, there was a little whisper they were going to have to share it with us. And I think we politely told them no. I don't know how true that was at the time. But yeah, I consider them our bigger rivals.
I remember that rumour, and I've got to say, had that come off, I would have welcomed them because, we'd been there ourselves. So that's only my opinion. But I would.
Well, no, I would have as well. At the end of the day, I wouldn't even care if it was Nottingham Forest that wanted to ground share with us. I don't like seeing football clubs go out of business. It's not nice. It's horrible.
No.
It's so easy for these rich toffs to say, oh, well, you're not paying your way. Well, you're taking away not just a club's livelihood, you're taking away hundreds or maybe even whatever years of die-hard fans going to that. You're taking away their identity. You're taking away, kids that have grown up watching it. It's not nice. So, yeah, if it had come down to it, I'd have been, pleading with us to have let them play their games here because I don't want to see clubs go out of business, rivals or not.
No, exactly.
So I'm glad they're not, and I'm glad they're here today for a beating.
I don't want them to go out of business. Of
course. Don't want to see them do too well.
Yeah, and forgive me, but I've got to say happy birthday to your mother, but she's going to have a very disappointing birthday because her team are going to lose today.
Yes, they are. She's just walked past me, actually. I don't know if she heard that. The people who I'm on stream with, he just said happy birthday, but your team's going to lose today. She says she don't think so. She hasn't been watching football. She don't know how bad they are.
But look, I want to let's start off with a couple of things, and we'll come back to the team in a second. But look, we're already 2-0 up because Mark Robbins was up for Manager of the Month. One of their players, I think it was Sakamoto, was up for Player of the Month. They lost both of those to a hat trick of Manager of the Month for Marquesa. And it's only been August, September, October. It's only been 5, and he's won 3. And Mavididi, who had an absolute brilliant December.
Yeah, they did. You know what? Even if you're non-biased, unless you're a Southampton full of salt, unless you're a Southampton fan that's full of salt, apparently, you can't really argue with it. I mean, top of the league, what was it? 5 wins out of 6 for a busy Christmas period. And it's quite fitting that the first player that he stood next to share to have a double award with is Mavididi. He's one of the players that Enzo speaks highly of. And I watched his press conference. As you know, I watched as many of the videos as I do because I'm just quite intrigued to see how different they are from the Bellend days. And he got questioned about the awards, and he said it was great for Mavididi because when he first came here, he was maybe having 1 good game, 2 bad games, 2 good games, 1 bad game. And this last month he really deserves it because he's just been good. He's been given what I have asked of him since he got here. So yeah, it's great. Like I said, he deserves the award. I mean, there's even a chance for a triple crown because Justin's involved for December's goal of the month. His goal against Cardiff. So there is a chance for December.
That would be,
pardon?
Let me know if you find that out before me, and because I think we need to celebrate a triple if he gets that, But Look,
Yeah,
this manager,
yeah. Although people might start accusing us of getting the over the top bus out if we celebrated too much.
well, look, as I always say, just remember how it was last season. If we are allowed, as I always say to every fan on the opposition show, we're not being big-headed, we're not crowing, we're not showing off, we're just enjoying it, because this time last season we weren't. But look,
Yeah,
we always say, don't we, that if Colesberg did football owners, we would have them. I think you've got to say, if Colesberg
yes.
did football managers at the moment, and I've got to say how proud I am the fact that I'm wrong, because I wasn't sure about this appointment, but he's just proving us wrong week in, week out.
Yeah, he is. It's not kind of on that levels of question marks when we appointed a certain Claudio Ranieri, although just like Claudio in his first season, he is looking like he's going to win us a title. So yeah, it's great, isn't it? I mean, it was out of nowhere. It kind of matched the niche of Leicester with signings, didn't it, Chris? You look at some of the signings we've even made this season. You know, throughout our owners' tenure at the club, they've kind of made some signings out of nowhere we thought nothing of. Not really had too much expectation of, and have gone and shone. And really, when we appointed Enzo, yes, the fact that he'd worked under Pep was quite exciting. The fact that we found out that he'd won the under-21s with Man City, which, okay, I know people say it's under-21s, but I think more the excitement was the fact that we're quite good with our youth system, and that obviously shows that he's quite good at using and getting the best out of youth players. So he came with a little bit of expectation to do well, but I don't think the expectation was anywhere near as high as it is for what he's achieving so far. I don't even think the most optimistic of Leicester fans, if you'd have told them that you're going to be 10 points ahead of Southampton third, 17 points clear of fourth place Leeds, and 8 points clear of Ipswich come this point in the season, I think the only thing they would be, I don't think they wouldn't be predicting that much of a gap, and I don't think that, well, they also wouldn't be predicting Ipswich up there, but you know what I mean? I don't think even they would have seen us doing this well at this point in the season.
Indeed. Now I want to I don't want to lay on it, so I'm not going to leave it as a question, but I'm just going to make a statement that we've obviously seen some Coventry fans who have been putting banners up on the motorway, shall we say? And I actually said on a post in reply to Coventry, who wasn't. She was condemning it, and I said, look, the bus wankers, look, there, that's banter, for God's sake, that's water off a duck's back. The other one about the helicopter, I've got to the point where I just ignore it, because I'm not going to put a picture up. I'm not going to give them the pleasure of having their 5 minutes of fame that way. Every club basically has its wankers. Every club. Leicester does. We're no different to everybody else. And I can remember a very good friend of mine when we got promoted to the Premier League, and I think Derby lost out in the playoffs, hanging some flags up. But I've got to say, as a club, Coventry City were the first to issue a statement which read, Coventry City completely condemns incidents today which have seen banners being displayed containing offensive content directed at Leicester City Football Club. Coventry City will work with West Midlands Police to identify those who created and displayed these banners and take appropriate action against them. Such behaviour has no place in football or society, and these people are not welcome at our football club and will be subject to bans. Coventry City Police X account added, I was hoping there wouldn't be a need. However, I feel the minority, and I stress minority, need a timely reminder. There is legislation in place that covers tragedy chanting, including the displaying of offensive banners. Leicester City have also issued a statement pretty much along the same lines, but fair play to Coventry coming out first and putting that out, and the police obviously reminding them. Best thing to do is just ignore them, in my account. Yes, it's sick, but don't give them any publicity at all, because that's what they want, and they did it at Millwall, and those players, they've been identified and thrown out the ground and banned, I do believe, and I don't know if they could be able to trace these or not, but as Coventry City have said there, and it is the minority. I was on a show, a preview on Thursday night, and there was actually me and 5 Coventry fans, and I won. No, it was me and 5 Coventry fans. And we had banter, and as we say, let's go to the match. Let's scream at each other, banterish wise, for 90 minutes. And then let's all walk home and go home and spend the weekend with our families. That's what it should all be about. That's what it should all be about. So I'm not going to mention it again, and we're going to move on now. And your thoughts on the team, Brad?
Yeah, team's strong. I think that's what we can expect. No Ndidi, no Kel, no Daka. I mean, different reasons that we're missing all three of them. I think that's the lineup we're going to see. That's our strongest lineup we have available to us. Winks obviously being back in that middle. I mean, it's a strong bench as well. I'm not even like the bench could go out there, and I'd still expect a very good performance. So I'm very pleased with that lineup. Whether Justin's on the left or the right, I don't know if BBC can't figure it out or whatever. I'm assuming it's Pereira right and Justin left.
Put them on the left as you look at it. But where the goal is, if you actually put the goal and then think where he is on the pitch, he's on the right. But I think they've put him on I think he's on the left as you look at it. So I think that's what they're trying to get across. Hello?
Sorry, mate. 2 seconds. Just my mum's asking something. Sorry.
Anybody will think it's a birthday. But yeah, just as to why you're doing that, just to fill in. I mean, the bench, Cody, Nelson, Doyle, Chowdhury, Eunice, Pratt, Albrighton, McAteer. It's a strong bench. Obviously, the worrying thing is no striker on there. But, Cannon's young. We probably don't need to change him after 60 minutes.
No, there's probably some options to the bench. I wouldn't be surprised if someone on that bench is being trained as a striker for the last 3 or 4 weeks now in Enzo. I mean, look at the changes he's made to some of the players. Yeah, unfortunately, Vardy is back training according to Enzo, but he just wasn't going to be selected. He said McAteer and Pratt would be in the squad today, so it's good to see that was the case. That they're on the bench. It'd be good to see them play. Hopefully, it's not in desperation to try and get 3 points off the massive M69 derby against Coventry. But I
think he is too much of a sick note. I think he's got to go at the end of the season.
Yeah. Again, look, he's a bit of a cult favourite at Leicester, isn't he? Despite his season being so stop-start, and obviously he got left out in the cold by the bell end for 2 seasons, pretty much. It's a shame because he's going to be a career of what ifs for him, I feel like, at Leicester, because I do feel like what we do see of him when he plays a good game, he has that capability to unlock a pass and break through the midfield line and get Leicester on the front foot. And he can score a good goal or two. I think, was it Burnley he scored an absolute cracker against a few years back, Chris? I mean, that might be something I've locked away in the vault of my football brain that's remembering something like that. I'm pretty sure he scored a good goal. So I agree. I do think in the summer he's going to go, but I don't know the state of his contract. I don't know if he's still got a year or 2 left on it. I'm not sure if it ends. If he does, yeah, and I think Enzo kind of hinted at the fact that just like last season at the end of the relegation, there might be a few players that we just leave to go. They're just going to get the most out of them. They're committed to the cause, but they also know that they're not going to be here next season. And I hate to say it, but I've heard whispers that another name on that list, from what Enzo was quoted as saying, will be good old Kevin, aka Mark Albrighton. So there's probably a few players that, as long as they're committed to the cause, I'm not too fussed if they go on a free. It's kind of like last season, isn't it? With like Dave's favourite, Marty.
It's the wages as well for the likes of Pratt and Albrighton, because they're sort of still on, that old regime of high wages. And Pratt, I just don't think we can afford to carry him in the Premier League, to be honest with you. The interesting thing before we move on, the last bit on the team, Justin keeps his place, Doyle only makes the bench.
100% deserved. Look, at the start of the season, we was all a bit worried, like, oh, Justin's not getting the team. How's he going to do that? Because Doyle was on loan, and obviously he knows him. And we heard he was going to get his chance, and he started to get his chance. And then, unfortunately, Doyle had suffered that really bad injury. So it's good to see him back. I think it's all nice to have a bit of competition because, like I said at the start of the season, we had an abundance of wing backs, and then we sent Kulusevski. I wouldn't say Kulusevski then. We sent Christensen.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
Yeah, At least you knew where I was going with it. Yeah, we sent a couple of wing backs out, and then we were suddenly left with Ricardo and Justin. And I suppose, obviously, Chowdhury and Mark Albrighton have got enough experience to have played there. But in terms of starting wing backs, they were the only two we really had. So Justin deserves to be starting for me. Top form. He's looking brilliant. And it's going to be a struggle for Doyle to get back into the team. But I'm sure with the way Enzo manages the squad, he will get his chance to shine and get into that team. Probably rotate between the two of them. It'd be interesting to see how it's going to go forward for the rest of the season with Doyle and Justin. But correct call, Justin deserves to start.
Yeah, if we do go up, and I know we're talking Cashaday and Doyle are the two, obviously, from the big teams that we've got on loan here. There's no reason to say that they would be going back to the clubs. Both those managers, Pochettino and, of course, Pep, might want to say if we get promoted, well, I want to see, let's give them a season on loan in the Premier League before, see how it goes, because they're not necessarily going to go back and walk back into their respective teams.
No, well, I mean, first of all, for Cassaday, Chelsea have about 4,659,759,362 centre midfielders all out on loan. So he'll be down the pecking order somewhere in that. And I hope I said that number factually correct. Otherwise, someone's going to pull me up in the comments now, and some people. But look, you saw it with Conor Gallagher, didn't you? If he's got a real prospect and Pochettino sees him as a potential first-team player, Conor Gallagher went on loan to Crystal Palace, didn't he, in the Prem? He'd gone out on loan down in the lower leagues. He was thought of highly by the manager at the time. And they said, yeah, but now we want to see what you can do at this level, but you're not going to be able to do that with the current squad. You need to go out and prove yourself at this level. So I'd be more than happy with Cassaday. If he picks up his form the way he has done over recent weeks and carries that into the end of the season, if Chelsea said, look, we're not entirely sure whether he's going to get in. If he does well with you guys, we're going to want to keep him. But we there could be an option for Leicester to take him full time. We don't know. And the same could be with Doyle. Again, competition in that squad. It then goes down to the player. There has been a few players over the times at these clubs that kind of go, as much as a big club as you are, I want to be playing first team football. And this club that I went on loan at are going to offer me that. Let's get something sorted. So I would be happy to see them return to the club next season in the Premier League, even if it is just to kind of up their ante and really show themselves to, their parent clubs to feature for them. It'll help. What helps us helps them. It's all good for me.
Pia, good afternoon. How are you? Rennie, we've already discussed that, so not going back onto that topic. Get your score predictions in. Look, Kate went 2-1. Scott's gone 3-2. These are all to Leicester. Of course, Gray's gone 3-1. Renee's 2-1. I've gone, I think it was 2-1 in the prediction league. In fact, let me just turn my pad over and I can have a look. Yes, I did. Didn't you go, was it 5-0 you went, Brad?
No, I went 3-0. I took 2 goals off Mum's birthday. Mum, Cov Leicester. What do you reckon?
3-1 Leicester.
Oh, she's gone 3-1 Leicester. She does think the win's coming. She does. She knows.
Brad's mum.
Yeah.
3-1, and she's a Coventry fan. I'm going to clip that as well.
Yeah, and she's just said she has to be honest. She knows we're red hot form in top of the league and doing really well. So she said, "Oh, it's where I get it from, Chris. It's where I get it from. You can all thank me."
What a sensible mother you've got. I like that woman.
As do many people for it, mate. As do many people.
She'll go far. Well done, Brad's mum. What can I say? Luke, I don't know what Luke went. Probably 4-0, I'm guessing. I've written Brad's mum down here. 3-1. Highfields has gone 3-1. Elevator's gone 1-0 to Leicester. It's Renee's birthday next week. Simon May has gone 4-0 to Leicester. I just think we're going to concede. They are a good team. Ian is in. Good evening, Ian. Oh, good afternoon, Ian. How are you? And Big Ant's in. Anthony, hello. How are you? He's gone 2-1 to Leicester. Bloody hell, is it too late for me to change, Brad? I don't like agreeing with Anthony. Alibaba is in. Hello, he's gone 1-1. I'm just writing all these down.
Ronald McDonald's gone 2-0.
2-0, he has indeed. Oh, as they say, burger. Well, let's have a look. Whilst people are still getting their scores in, and let me leave that up there, we can carry on because I can just write them down, Brad. This is the worrying thing. Look at the form that Coventry City are in. Home form, 4th in the division. But away form, we're 1st in the division. It's not going to be easy, is it?
No, it's not. That's, if we're being perfectly honest, you've got to respect Coventry. They're right up there. They're on the form books. Don't advocate betting or anything like that, especially not on this channel. We're not sponsored by anything like that. But if I was a betting man and you said which team outside the playoffs has got a chance to sneak in there and be there come what may, the way Coventry are going, you wouldn't. I would be putting I'd be putting 10 pence on it because I'm not a rich man. But you know what I mean. I'd be backing them to do exactly what they did last season and find a way to fight it to the playoffs. There, Mark Robbins, it's a former Fox, so I have a bit of a soft spot for him as being their manager. Like I said, I want them to succeed, but then I want them to come 20th in the Premiership next year.
Yeah.
I'd
love to see them go up. And I think at the start of the season predicting that they would be 2nd. If we go up, and I didn't want them to go up last season because we were going down, and that would have really been the nail in the coffin. If we go up, the fact that they're there with us because of the derby situation, because this is the derby for me. So, Jeff Stelling. Yes. I'm going to see Jeff Stelling on Tuesday, Jeff Stelling.
Oh, yeah, I saw that advertised. That'd be great.
Yeah. I've got a meet and greet with him. Ian Hart, it is a tale of two cities, so you're quite right there. But that is bottling it out, isn't it, Ian? Come on. Doug is in. Good evening, Doug. He's gone 2-1 to Leicester. I like the cut of that man's jib. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Dino has gone 4-1 to Leicester. There's some big scores coming in here, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, look, the derby day comes into it. We always, as much as we've been polite and nice to Coventry, it's got nothing to do with the fact that a Coventry supporting mother of mine is in earshot. I can hear us saying all these wonderful things about our club. But let's face it, Chris, if we did go and beat them 4-0, 5-0, it just gives us that bragging rights. It is, at the end of the day, like you say, one of the biggest motorway derbies in the planet. So, yeah, why not? Why not? If there's one game you actually want to see Leicester properly tear our sides apart, like Luke keeps claiming we're going to do, it would be nice to make it this one, wouldn't it? It would be nice to have this as a standout result come the end of the season. Yes,
I mean we've already had a double. Was it Rotherham? I think we've done the double over, but yeah, it is Coventry, and I just want to show this because I just can't look at this without basically putting a huge big grin on my face. But don't keep mentioning it, Renee. We've you just don't keep mentioning it. Look at that, top of the table, most points, obviously, biggest goal difference, most goals scored, least goals conceded, least draws, joint least losses. I mean, there's nothing we're not. I say, and more manager of this month than anybody else.
Yeah, and I can't remember who it was against, Chris. I know it was one of the busy games right over the Christmas period, but we was actually the second team in the bottom 3 divisions, so the Championship, League 1 and League 2. I think it was something like Shrewsbury or Stockport. I know it began with an S. I remember listening to it and hearing the stat on the Foxes Hub. We were also the second team to reach 50 points. To get to that 50-point threshold behind some team in League 1 or 2. Like I said, I think it was. You probably see it on the league table and I had to guess who it was because they're probably top of their division. But at that time, so we're breaking records, we're flying high, and not only that, we're actually getting a bit dizzy looking down at second place, let alone the rest of the table, because it just shows the hard work and commitment going. And I say this, Chris. I honestly think, you know, if we win today and we don't lose to Ipswich, and that's the key there, don't lose to Ipswich. I think the title. I mean, people may argue I'm getting a bit carried away, but I honestly think the title race will be done because, you know, I know people will say, oh, but we've got to play Southampton and we've got to play Leeds, we've got to play teams like that in the playoffs, but they've got to come at us more than they did the first time they played us, because the first time they played us, they probably could have taken a point. They probably would have felt a bit, you know, when they're coming to players at the second half of the season, given our state of play being so far ahead of everybody, they're going to have to come to us to get the win, and that's just going to benefit Leicester, I feel like. And for me, I think if Leicester can get through the next couple of weeks and have the same, or if not a bigger gap over the chasing pack, I think you can start thinking, who do we want at home on the first game of the season in the Premier League next year?
Yeah, the players are about to come out, so I'm just going to lead this one. Last question, mate, and then I'll let you go and have a good day with your mum, an even better one if we win, of course. Early kick-off, it does put the pressure. I know Ipswich have got Sheffield Wednesday, but look, we struggled against Sheffield Wednesday, and it does put the pressure on them, us going first if we win.
Yeah, and again, look at the results recently. You know, if we win and do our job, then it kind of just makes the fans get there going, oh, Leicester won, didn't they? So we've got to win now. Sure, you know, and QPR and held Ipswich to a draw. So strange things have happened. But look, as Enzo says, let's concentrate on our job and let's get us 3 points and then let them worry about what they've got to do.
Exactly. Brad, thanks for coming on, mate. We won't see you again today, but have a great day with your mum. Wish her all the best from ourselves here, even though she's a Coventry fan. Wish her a very happy birthday, and we will see you. We will see you in the week. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, for the 5 o'clock for the old whatever it is transfer show. Yes.
Yes, I'll see you lovely lot then. I'll see you all then.
All the best, mate.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Indeed, as it says there, no spoilers. Now, we do have a new rule going on here that we don't allow any score updates. So if you come in, well, I don't think there should be any other score updates. I don't think anybody else is playing this early. But any spoilers, even if they think it's a joke, or even if you put it in as a joke, I've got 2 mods in today that I know of. We've got Gray in and we've got Doug in, and we've also got Scott in as well. I don't know if Doug's staying in or not, but basically any spoilers or any disparaging comments or any more comments about those flags, it is an instant removal. You will be removed, and if you keep it up, I won't only just remove you, I will also ban you as well. We're all on different times. We're all watching it in different ways. Some on Sky, some listening to it on the radio, some via other means. And so we're all going to be at different points of the match. I will have a timer up there so you can see exactly how long it is until the end of where I am. So if you are ahead of that and you do put a spoiler in, and I don't care if we know you or not, I back my mods 100%. If they kick you out, if it's an accident, I'm sure they'll come and tell me and I can do my best to unban you. But basically, if they do it, they get my backing. Or Chelsea kicking off early. That will explain a lot. But the players are out and it is Matchday Live.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Okay, here we go. The players are on the pitch. They're just running out now. So Coventry, they've got Collins in goal, Van Uwick, Thomas, Kitchen and Bidwell across the back, Sakamoto, Sheaf, Eccles and Palmer, 4 midfield O'Hare just in front of them, and Godden up front, number 24. We've got 25 likes, 49 in the chat. Please smash that likes, guys. It does help the channel. Darren England is the referee today. There's a name that we all know. Not say we all love, but that we all know. And let's just bring up the Leicester team again. Ben, we didn't bring him back. They sent him back. He won't make the squad. He isn't registered with us anyway. We've got a full squad, so we couldn't play him anyway, Ben. Manson in goal, Piera in that right wing backish type roley. Faz, Vestergaard and Justin. Winks just in the front of them. And then Fatawu, Cassidy, Dewsbury Hall and Mavadidi across the middle. And of course, Tom Cannon up front. So yeah, it was Sheffield United who sent him back, not us that wanted him back. I think he'll probably go straight out on loan again because he doesn't fit into. There's no point in having players in that don't fit into your squad. It's like when we go on at the England manager. Oh, why doesn't he pick this player? Because he doesn't fit into the type of player he wants. As good as that player is, could be the best, the top goal scorer, but if he does not fit into the way the manager or the formation that the England manager wants to play, why stick them in the squad? And it's exactly the same with Luke Thomas. He does not fit in to Enzo's style of play or his formation. So why would put him in? Same with Christensen. I love Christensen, but he would not adapt to that role. So, but no. They sent him back, and I think he's going to be very damaged after his time at Sheffield United, isn't he? I mean, my God, he's probably relieved, but I think he'll be going out Ben. On another loan. I am guessing. Right, so Coventry in their home strip of light blue, Leicester in our normal strip of dark blue. About to kick off. Then everybody takes the knee. Well, most players do, some don't. Everybody on the left. Oh no, Mavadidi doesn't take the knee. But Leicester kick off. So Leicester, like I say, in dark blue. They are going to be kicking from right to left, and it immediately goes back to Hermanson. But it's in the sky blue for Leicester, for Coventry, and it's Faz now playing into the sun. It has to be honest. So, Faz tried to play a through ball there. Just to say to everybody that it will be Gray, probably Doug if he's still in, and Scott that will be answering your questions. As I'll be concentrated on the match. So Coventry have it on the near side. Playing it across the back. Cannon just trying to chase the ball down. And it's a free kick as Faz is knocked out, to be honest with you. Just wait for the clock to catch up with me. Oh, it's a free kick to Sky Blues, to Coventry. So they are on a good run of form at the moment. Our Are Coventry in home form? Like I say, they're fourth in the league. On overall form, they are third. The interesting thing is Ipswich are down in 17th. So Winks, oh, lovely turn from Winks. Brings it forward, plays it out to Fatawu, who plays it across to Justin, back to Vestergaard. Oh, nice turn from Vestergaard. Brazilian light there. Cassidy now. Mavididi on the left. Cassidy plays the overlap. Mavididi can't get the through ball to him. That was a nice one too there. Would have been a good move if it could have gone through to Cassidy, but it wasn't tried to. Leicester make a mess of the throw-in. Cassidy loses the ball, ends up with Coventry. A long ball over the far side, but Fatawu doing his defensive duties. It goes to Coventry. That was a bit of a ping pong then. It came off 2 or 3 players, but it ended up going for a Coventry throw in right near the corner flag, taken quickly. Oh, now Leicester, nice 1-2. Leicester break here. A good long run. Across to Mavididi on this side. Player of the month, of course. Oh, bad ball though. Gives the ball away. Now Coventry can break. We've got the numbers back, Leicester, but... Oh, a shot there from Godden, but it is straight into the arms of Max Hermansson. We didn't really have to move to take it. A lovely through ball to Cannon. He controls it well. Oh, just couldn't quite. I said, just as I said, controls it well. Commentators curse and he loses it. Coventry come away down the far side. Oh, nice move by Coventry. Into the box, but he couldn't control it. Leicester living dangerously. Lose it out again, though. We can't get it away at the moment. Oh, a nice turn by the Coventry player. Oh, side netting. That was, Sakamoto there, who Coventry did say was going to... Oh, was it a good save, actually, by Hermansson? On this near side. Yes, we touched it onto the post. So Sakamoto there, Hermansson. Good save. So offside, and it's a free kick to Leicester. It was a good save, left-handed save there from Hermansson. Needed saving, it would have gone in. A bit frenetic at the start here, first 5 minutes. It is a bit of end to end. Nobody really taking control of the game at the moment. No, Ben, you can't. It's too late. So, like I say, nobody really taking control of the game at the moment. No foul then. No, Leicester still got the ball. They've not got to stop. They can't afford to be sloppy in this game. We're sloppy quite a lot in a lot of games with our passing. I don't think Coventry are going to allow us to do that. Jim from Florida, good evening. Oh no, good afternoon. Good morning to you. As Stefan, hello as well. Oh, lovely long ball over to Mavididi, heads it down. Cannon, yeah, it does come to Cannon, who gets it back to Mavididi. 1-2, still got it. Justin. Winks again. Now to Justin. That was some good play there by Leicester on the near side. It's back on the halfway line. Vestergaard gets it to Justin and goes all the way back to Hermanson. I say all the way back to Hermanson. He's halfway up to the halfway line. Halfway up to the halfway line. You know what I mean. So Faz has it. Leicester lose it there. Coventry, poor ball through from Coventry. Goes straight into the arms of Hermanson, who throws it out quickly. Winks. Into the Coventry half now. Justin back to Winks. Winks across on the far side to Valtface. Yeah, I guess you were joking, Ben, don't we? Vestergaard. Faz back to Vestergaard. Yeah, just saying Mavididi was the first time that we've won Player of the Month this season. Matt Elliott says he does find that surprising. I've got to say I agree with him. Oh, the ball bounced over the defender's head there. Now Coventry can break, but they lose it. Ends up back with Winks on Cassidy. Patawu on the far side. Oh, somehow we managed to keep control of it. Dewsbury Hall gets a free kick. I must have been about 2 or 3 on Kieran Dewsbury Hall there, but Darren England did spot one. He played it on, but he called it back when he was obviously Leicester weren't going to get anywhere. So 51 people watching, 25 likes. Come on, guys. Just to let you know at this stage, by the way, I won't be doing a watch along for the FA Cup game as I will be in London with my daughter. So Leicester have it. Yeah, last time we played at Coventry, I think it was possibly Sven's first game, but Sven was in charge, and of course we wish Sven all the best. A gentleman. I met him once. I've got a signed picture of him up on my wall. Still can't believe an ex-England manager was managing at Leicester. But I went to see. It was a night game with my son. By the time he came out, it was gone 11 o'clock. They had time for everybody that had queued for him. And that was nice to see. You know, he probably wanted to get home. It was late. To get home, it was a hotel probably. Anyway, what a gentleman. We wish him all the best. I'd bought infield there from Cassidy, and now Coventry can break. 6 Coventry fans forward. Can they get the ball across? Oh, Cassidy headed out. Now we've lost it again. Coventry really going for it at the moment. Nice ball out to Sacramento on the side. Jinx inside though. Takes in the middle of the pitch. Plays it back into the centre circle for Coventry. But Coventry just... Yes, it was great. Yes, it was. Jim, thank you so very much, sir. Appreciate your support. Oh, Cassidy, good tackling there. Mavididi now on this side. Loses it out. Cannon can't quite get on the end of it as it runs clear. Don't forget, of course, if anybody wants to become a member, it's $1.99. Details are in the link below. Oh, hang on, Coventry could be on the break here. Details below on YouTube. There's a link. Tells you all about what you get. It's only $1.99 a month. Oh, shot there from Palmer for Coventry. It kind of fell to him. It was a bad defensive movement from Faz, who kind of shrugs his shoulders. It was a very casual. Yeah. Yeah. His foam has come out of his pocket, the referee, and it's exploded. If somebody wants to go on and shave the grass. I don't know if they've got a second one at all, have they? Yes, they have. They always have it. They must have a backup. Thank you, Gray. Thank you, Gray. Boohoo, welcome along. He's a really warm man and a gentleman and a scholar. Wish he'd been given more time at Leicester, but then again, we got he went. It's a case of a bit like a Watford. He went even though we were sort of 10th in the table at that point. He's now got his cap on as Mads. Oh, Leicester, can they get it? No, they've played themselves into trouble again, Leicester, with those. Luckily, get a throw in out of it. But yes, he is. Yeah. But like I say, if we'd kept Sven, we wouldn't have got Nigel Pearson, and who knows. Cannon now. Mavadidi. Oh, tries to sneak it in the corner, but it comes off a Coventry player. That was goal bound. That was goal bound. I think most teams would have taken him, Doug. So anyway, Vestergaard to Justin on the halfway line. Oh, lovely ball to James. Oh, was that a free kick? No, says the referee. It was certainly a block. Leicester fans are booing. Not sure, Doug, to be honest with you. I don't think so. Might do like the final or something, but I don't think I will be. To be honest with you, I do the radio show in the morning. I do what I do with the football now. Kind of trying to get a life back. I presume is it on one of the main channels, Bieber or ITV? I probably will catch the odd game. Coventry now on the far side. Oh, Faz, good interception there. Cassidy. Mavadidi gets it on the near side. Back to Justin. On the halfway line now with Winks. Vestergaard on the edge of the centre circle. Just walks it forward. Piera. Oh, that was lovely 1-2 play there by Leicester. It was a final ball, just let them down. Yeah, starts tonight, I believe. long ball across field for Coventry, but it's dealt with by Vieira, and it comes to Vestergaard. Has space to come forward. Plays it out to Justin on this near side. He plays a long one down the to Mavididi. You can get to it. He's kept it in, but he's got no support. But he sets a corner. Well played by Mavididi there. That's why he is. Now, Coventry fans launching bottles at Mavididi. And he kicked the ball away, and I think the Coventry fans got a bit annoyed. Got to be careful, Mavididi. We know he's got a bit of a cheeky spell on him. Dewsbury Hall, Mavididi. Winks. Oh, plays it into the box. Cannon doesn't quite get on the end of it with a diving header. And it's all the way back to Hermanson. Yeah, he's got to be very careful. There's a time for winding fans up when you're about to take a corner. That is probably not the best time. Did get a bottle thrown at him. Thank you, Doug. Oh, it's a corner. Really bad back pass there from Justin. Bit too heavy. And it goes out. Afternoon, Vicky. How are you doing? Is that on tonight, Doug? Yeah, Gordon Milne. Remember him, Neil? Thing is, Mavididi should not have kicked the ball into the crowd. There was no need to. It had gone out for a corner. We'd got the corner. Why kick the ball into the crowd? I'm not justifying the bottle being thrown, but, you know. So there's a corner there for Coventry, but it's dealt with by Leicester. But Coventry still have it now. It's going to go back to the halfway line. Sacramento on this near side. Leicester got a lot of players back. Oh, Hermanson comes for that and grabs it well. Seems strange to see a goalkeeper with a cap. You don't see that so much these days. I've no idea, Rene, to be honest with you. But like I say, you've got to look at that and go, I understand it is wrong, but if you kick the ball into the crowd and it's the away fans, when you've already won the corner and got the ball, there's no need to do it. So 20 minutes gone, 0-0 at the moment. Three shots for Coventry, one for Leicester. Two of those on target for Coventry. 45% possession, Coventry, as it stands at the moment. You remember later on, Southampton are hosting Sheffield Wednesday, and Ipswich are hosting Sunderland in the 5:30 kickoff tonight. That could be juicy. Ipswich, Sunderland, that's not going to be easy. You think Southampton would have too much for Sheffield Wednesday, though? So Coventry got it back on the halfway line, on the far side, bringing it forward. Plenty of space for the Coventry player to play it down the wing. Crosses it over. We haven't got rid of it yet. Oh, it's a shot. Was it deflected? I think it's a corner to Coventry. At the moment, I've got to say Coventry are the team most likely. Leicester there just could not. Yeah, it came off Ricardo. Leicester at the moment, that was really poor defending. They were just kind of putting the foot out and hoping to make contact and get it out. If my internet's about to go, I apologise. I can see it's a bit weak. Headed clear, but it comes back to Coventry. They've still got it at the moment. Vestergaard, good strong header out. Now Leicester can maybe break. Mavididi on this near side. Winks now into this Coventry half. Goes out to Fatawu. It's had a bit of a quiet game so far. Winks. Back to Faz at the moment. Oh, lovely ball out. Can Mavididi get to it? He can't keep it in though. Or has he? Yes, he's kept it in, but it's dealt with by Coventry. Oh, Coventry though. Oh, well, did great defending by Faz. Great defending there. One-on-one with the Coventry striker. Just got his foot to it first and got it back to Hermansen. Out Faz now running in, long run for him, and he's brought down. My God, he's actually ran the whole length of the pitch, but he was taken down, and it's a free kick to Leicester City on the far side, midway into the Coventry half. About 35 yards from the goal line. Dewsbury Hall over the ball. Vestergaard's coming up. Can he get his head on a cross here? So, free kick coming in. Dewsbury Hall's going to take it. Holds his hand up. Left-footed into the box. But straight into the goalkeeper's arms. He drops it, but no problem. He collects it. Not really the best corner there. So Coventry have it. Back with their goalkeeper. Yeah, as Matt Elliott's just saying, it's those sloppy passes that we're putting ourselves under pressure with. They're advertising Gorilla Glue around the ground. Maybe we could do with some of that on our boots to let the ball stick to us. But anyway, Coventry coming down. A lovely through ball. Boutface should have that covered. He does. Oh. Leicester get the throw in. Coventry not happy. Justin with it just before the halfway line. Yeah, I mean, we've got to remember that we are playing the team that was in the playoff final last season, losing to Luton. Which I was pleased about. I like I said, because I still think of us as a sort of not a big club. Oh, the goalkeeper was in the way there. Now, I mean, that's a bit. If this is a goal now, that should have been a bouncy ball. He got in the way of the referee. Mavididi gets the throw in there. The referee blocked Cassidy. Cassidy's going, come on, ref. He apologises, but it should have been a drop ball. $84 of you in. Let's get those likes up, please. We need to get to 50 likes by half time. Not sure what we're on at the moment. Dewsbury Hall on the far side, on the right. Plays it back to Boutface. That's it across to Vestergaard. Vestergaard, one of his lovely long balls all the way over to Fatawu. Needs to try and get to the game a little bit more. He does. He keeps holding the ball though. Crosses it into the box, but it's going to be too hard for Cassidy. Thank you, Pia. 42. Come on, we are 8 off the 50, which we need to get to at half time. It really helps. It makes sure that the channel is seen on people's home pages that don't subscribe, and hopefully they'll see the channel and subscribe. Of course, we make the money here to run the channel. We don't make a profit on this channel at all, which is a bit of a shame because I'm retired. But that's why any subscriptions, $1.99 a month for a subscription, and that is always most welcome. Covers the cost. Oh, now that was a high ball, a high boot there from Faz, but he made contact with the ball from Manson, but a free kick for an incident after that. Really, Neil? Wow. Well, what? The 199, Ben? High legendary. $199 in euros is €231 a month at the moment. Like I say, it's £200. Well, it was $250 last year because of the exchange rate, just for StreamYard. And of course, there's a case of having to pay to be able to do all the thumbnails. But at the moment, I've got to say, Coventry do look the team most likely to. That was a bit of a scary moment then for Leicester. Manson had to come out of his goal and chest it. Oof. The moment again, we can't get it away again. Sakamoto in the box. Palmer outside of the boot, plays it in, and it's out for. Oh, it's a foul. I thought it had gone out for a corner. $220. It could well have been. I think it all depends when you pay, when it's due, and how the what's the word I'm looking for? How the UK is doing against the pound. But thank you, Ben. You can subscribe free, which you've done to obviously be able to chat. That's free. But yeah, becoming a member gives you a chance to come on the channel as well if you want as well when you're a member. It's always appreciated, but understand, not everybody can afford it. Mate, thank you, Craig. But I do about 25 or so a week, I'll tell you. So Fatawu now plays it back. Ricardo crosses it in, but it's headed clear by Coventry. Now it's going to be back. Faz is going to get to the ball, plays it back all the way to Manson, who's way out of his goal once again. Cheers, Craig, for the offer. Thank you very much. We still need to have that drink, Craig. Just please don't bring your wife after the other night. Oh, lovely ball out. Lovely, beautiful ball out to Mavadidi on this side. Cassidy, he's been very heavily involved, Cassidy. Fatawu at the moment. Fatawu and Dewsbury Hall seem to be quite quiet. Bryant, thank you very much, mate, for coming in. And North Carolina. And he boos every time he gives the touch, does Mavadidi now. Out to Faz on the centre circle. Plays it forward. Oh. Tom Cannon didn't quite get it, and it's a free kick now to Coventry. Dewsbury Hall brings down the number 45. Coventry fans baying for a card, but the referee's not had a bad game at all so far. Fair play to him. Thank you, Craig. You're a gentleman, sir. Dewsbury Hall. He's calling for a handball. A couple of Leicester players, I think. Did well to keep it in there, Dewsbury Hall, but couldn't get past. We had 2 defenders and a goalkeeper on him. Well, Wetherspoons is around the corner from me, mate, so you won't get me. You can park on when we arrange it. You can park free of charge on one of my spaces. Craig. I'm innocent. I wouldn't know what PH means. Another shot there. Oh, lovely from Dewsbury Hall. Now there's a break on for Leicester. Cannon's ahead of him. Plays it over to Mavadidi on this side. He's on the edge of the box. They're looking for it. Oh, no. It's Cassidy. Oh! Bloody hell. Cassidy. So close. What a lovely move. Oh. Cheers, Doug. Oh, what a lovely move. That was Dewsbury Hall. Plays it out to Mavadidi on this near side. Jinks his way towards the edge of the box. Dewsbury Hall back to Cassidy. Plays it across. Just out. Misses the post. That was unlucky. That was Leicester's best attack and best chance. Yes, I mean, like I say, Coventry do look the more likely, but they are the home team. What's going on here? I think Justin's just slowed the game down. Nearly knocked me cider over then. It's a through ball that was too hard. It goes all the way through to Leicester. Yeah, $1.99 it is for a subscription. You get discount on clothing. You get a chance to come on the channel. Only give that offer that to members. Look at Luke; he came on as a member. He's now a regular host with us. He'll be coming on at half time, and there's regular quizzes as well. There's a full link below. Yeah, if you hit the target though, Wolves, it would have probably been saved. I get what you're saying. Yeah, so the link below in YouTube tells you all about what you get as a Fox subscriber. Oh, it was a poor ball out from the goalkeeper. Oh, Leicester got advantage there, Fatawu, but he just lost the ball. 36 minutes gone. Having to be a bit defensive at the moment, Coventry. Chips the ball forward. Oh, now they've got a break on, but there's nobody up at the moment for Coventry, but they're rushing forward now. That's a good ball for Coventry, in fairness. Oh, and it's a free kick to Leicester City. And he's going to get a booking. let's have a look what happened. It was a lovely cross. I didn't think anybody was up for Coventry. Number 10 pulls it back for Coventry. Oh, I don't think he. Oh yeah, he kicked it away. Really, Matt. I mean, I don't know whether did Mavadini get a booking earlier. I mean, for that, I don't know. But Palmer's got a yellow card. I think it was for the petulance of the afterthought. But I mean, I don't think it was a foul. But it was good defending from Justin. Oh, Mavadini giving the ball away there, and it's a goal kick to Coventry City. Lord Wimborne, mate. I'm going to I've got next week, I've got my best man's coming down to see me on one day. And I've got, I'm going to see Jeff Stelling at Christchurch on Tuesday night. Jeff Stelling and Bianca Westwood. And then I'm off to see my daughter the week after in London for the weekend. Now gets a free kick. Coventry off Winks. Winks doesn't get a booking though, despite the crowd baying for one. Now they're struggling then, Reading now. I do remember them being in the Prem. Steve Coppell, wasn't he, as manager? Did he have a dog? I'm just wondering. Leicester can't, again, not being able to keep hold of the ball. Oh! Coventry then played it straight out to a Leicester player, but it bounced off him. He wasn't expecting it. Bounced off him and he got it back. Oh, that should have been a goal. Oh, didn't make good. I mean, that really should have been 1-0 Coventry. Let's have a look. Played 1-2, brings it across. Oh! It was a chance for O'Hare. What a miss. Had he connected with that, if had he connected with that properly, that would have been Coventry ahead. I knew there'd be a dog involved somewhere, Craig. So only 3 home games that Coventry haven't scored in whilst playing at home. Yeah, Boho, you're right. Boho? Boohoo? I don't know whether it's Boohoo or Boho. But yeah, you're right. They are. They are at the moment. So into the 41st minute. I bet you were, Craig. Matt, still with tickets available, mate. Tarwu now. Oh. Can Leicester still get it in, though? No, it's headed clear. That was a chance for Leicester. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, it strikes. No handball, says the referee. Oh, I don't know whether it was handball or not. Oh, it's sold out, mate. I've just checked. It's sold out. Not sure how I'm going to get there yet, but... oh! Penalty! It's a penalty to Leicester! And a booking! Wow, Thomas giving a foul away, Dewsbury Hall. Oh, immediate, yes. Wow, that's come out the blue. Well, he caught him. He definitely caught him. I think it was a penalty. They're actually questioning whether it is a penalty or not, the commentators. Oh, KDH to take the penalty. That's a point, actually. I don't know who on the team actually is the penalty taker. This would be a great time to score. Please don't miss it, KDH. Against the run of play, it has to be said. Blows his whistle. Yes! Get in there! 1-0! 1-0! Kieran Dewsbury Hall from the penalty spot. Yes, 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 yes. 1-0, Leicester City. Kieran Dewsbury Hall sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Wow, that was a confident penalty. Confident penalty there. Elliott's still saying he's not sure if it's a penalty or not.
The Premier League? That's so last season. It's all about the Championship here on LTID TV.
Now that's what I call football.
You hit the right spot.
It has to be said, against the run of play. Who cares? Who gives a toss pot? Can we say we've not got long left? 3 minutes of injury time. Oh, let's just catch up with a few comments here. I'm a bit behind. I've seen them given. I think it could have been given in the Prem with VAR. He caught his ankle. No, there was only one yellow. Nobody has been sent. Was it? I'm not sure who's got a yellow now. Yeah, they've got 3 yellows. 3 yellows, Coventry. KDH, yeah, Leicester. No, it was different players. Possibly, Rene, possibly. That will do. That hopefully should settle us down. Means Coventry have got to come at us now, which will leave them open at the back. Yeah, I thought it was a penalty. I'm going to be honest with you. I saw the replay. He caught him. He caught him. He caught him on the leg. And like you say, it was high as well. Yeah, I think you're quite right. I think it was it's a red! Coventry! Who sent off? Fataru's been sent off. Oh, yes. I mean, what a daft challenge to make A minute into the 3 minutes of injury time when you're leading 1-0. Fatu, that means he's going to miss 2 games. So he's going to be missing against Ipswich. No, I think it definitely was a red. Who gave the spoiler, Stefan? Yeah, it was a red for me. Oh, good save there by... Did Rene give the spoiler then? And there we go. It's half time. Who was the spoiler from, mate? It was Rene. Yeah, because Doug removed it. It was early. Right. Well, that's changed the complexion of the game. I'm going to go and have a pee. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys.
The TalkSport Fan Network is the ultimate on-demand destination for the UK's best fan-led football podcasts,
including Leicester Till I Die, independent analysis and reaction for the Foxes faithful.
The TalkSport Fan Network.
Unbeatable club-dedicated content created by the fans, for the fans.
Follow the podcast on the TalkSport Fan Network.
The TalkSport Fan Network is the ultimate on-demand destination for the UK's best fan-led football podcast.
Well, Luke didn't have any notes down until the last 5 minutes. Let's get the elephant in the room out of the way first of all. Was a red card. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
He was. There was a stupid challenge, but come on, man. That was a studs up challenge on Keenan Dewsbury Hall on his knee, man, like Roy Keane style. Like, how was that not a red?
I mean, I don't understand the rules of the game these days, to be honest with you. It's changed that often. I mean, I think the referee got both those decisions right. It was definitely a penalty and was definitely a sending off. And what you've got to say now is that Fatawu is going to miss 2 games, the next one of which is against Ipswich.
I think the game was getting heated and it was a stupid challenge. Maybe you could make an argument that it was a harsh red, but I think that the ref's trying to control the game, mate. So he kind of set an example, and Fatawu just made it easy for him. But we're going to see Yunus probably come back in. We won't get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, Yunus is probably going to have to be going the position we signed him for, not a right-hand-sided high-pressing 8. So,
I mean, I've got to be honest with you. I hope Yunus comes in now, takes his chance, and Fatawu can't get back in the team for a bit.
I don't hope for that. It's probably a bit harsh.
Oh, no, I do, because it also because I think Fatawu, getting from on, Fatawu's done sweet FA in this game.
Yeah, it's one game, but let's not forget how brilliant he's been every other game. But yeah, definitely, it's still good for Yunus, mate. Like, it's good to have people competing for spots. So I won't say that I don't want Fatawu to come back, but I do want to see Yunus, get a good run of games in the position we signed him for.
Yeah, he's got to learn. He's got to learn. I mean, you 1-0 up, you're a minute into 3 minutes stoppage time, which I've still got up there, and I don't know why. It just was. I mean, it was in their half. It wasn't even like it was a last minute one. He was taking one for the team. He absolutely had a rush of blood to the head. Deserved to get sent off. Deserves to miss 2 games. Go on, Yunus. This is your chance.
It will be. It was a strong orange card, maybe.
No, it was red. I'm sorry. We will agree to disagree on this one. To me, when you look at it in slow motion, it was dangerous. That would have definitely got a red in the Premier League because it would have gone to VAR. Having said that, the penalty would have been given in the. I'm just looking at it now. It caught him on the thigh.
No, I saw it was through my blue tinted glasses. It was to the knee, and the Fatawu one was orange. But no, I agree, mate. It was silly.
I don't know why that first one didn't get a red. Didn't they say something? Somebody saying before it was this double jeopardy rule. Where you can't get a penalty and get a player sent off or something.
I thought that was just a Premier League thing. I'm not fully clear of that rule, mate.
No, I'm not. To be honest with you, no. Jeff says now we'll see what we made of. So silly after going in front too. It's a red. Yeah, I mean, it's not just, can I just say spoilers in general, not just goals. Rene looked to be the one who was the first one that said about the red card, so that's why he's been removed. He's on a timeout, so he'll may well come back. Anyway, it's been done. Yeah, Gray said he removed about 4 minutes. You're just showing the red. I mean, they're just showing the red card again here. I mean, literally, that last 10 minutes made up for the previous 30, didn't it?
Mate, I don't know about that. That whole first half gave me serious anxiety. I'm going to die young if that second half's like that.
Yeah, I mean, Coventry they did seem the more likely team, didn't they?
They did, but I will say that I think...
sorry. He came in behind him as well. Sorry, just to go back. He came in at the side and he took his leg out.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was was unnecessary.
Orange.
But
Come on, it's red. But look, it is what it is. You know, we knew we weren't going to go through the whole season without getting either a lot of injuries, which we started to get, or b, some yellow cards mounting up or red cards. Sorry, just going back to the thing. I don't understand double jeopardy. I think that's what it is, but it was a clear penalty, wasn't it?
100% clear penalty, and still should have been a red. I don't care.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't have been surprised, and I haven't got an answer for you, mate. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand,
Let me ask you this. Would you think that games like this are important for us if we are to go back up? Being pressed so relentlessly, not having as much time on the ball. We're going to have to get used to this because it's a different pace and tempo with the Premier League.
Say that again. Sorry, I was just reading that comment then. It didn't really sink in. Sorry, mate. Say it again.
I think games like this are important for if we are to go back to the Premier League. Being pressed so relentlessly, not having as much time on the ball, reminds me of a Premier League game.
Yeah, indeed. We're not when we get we've still got to say if we go up, but it is I'm tempted to say when. We're not going to be playing the likes of Rotherham every week, are we?
No.
So you do need games, and it was some awful defending. It was sort of almost like just kick it anywhere, get it away sort of thing. But look, we've had this so much this season, haven't we? And I know what you're saying about the ex-ante, but I wasn't particularly worried because, it has happened before, and second half we've always sort of come out stronger. My worry now is, can we last 45 minutes with 10 men against the Coventry carry on playing the way they have been doing?
Yeah, that's what worries me as well, because Fatal was tracking back a lot for that first half. It's part of the reason why we didn't concede. He did a lot defensively in that first half, and now we haven't got him on the pitch. Yeah, I am a bit worried. The reason why I was anxious was because we didn't have a lot of the ball, though, compared to what we normally do in the first half of games.
Stefan says it wouldn't be Leicester if there wasn't a drama. How very true. I'm just looking here, actually. Possession, 49% Coventry, 51% Leicester. What I would call a Brexit possession score there. Shots, they've had 7, we've had 4. 2 on target for them, 1 on target for us. So I think that pretty much does. So I've got to say, Coventry were the better team in that first half.
They were, mate. Do you want me to share the screen for you, the stats that people can see? Have you got it there? I can put it on the screen for you if you want.
If you've got it, put it up, because I'd have to load it up and everything.
There you go, mate.
There we go. People can see that. There we go. It is... I'm surprised that it isn't more Coventry biased based on that, because watching the game, they were definitely the better team.
I was as well, to be honest, mate. When I looked that up, I expected it to be a lot higher and a lot more shots. But definitely that first 20 minutes was nearly all Coventry.
It was. Just seeing the red card against Fatawu, can have no complaints. No, I've got to say, Doug, sometimes we sit here and we moan about decisions. I think the refs had a damn good game. In fact, I think he provided the most exciting part of the game up until those last 10 minutes when he dropped his can and it went off with all the foam going everywhere. I've got very few notes down here. Cassidy came close, in fairness. I thought Cassidy's had a good game.
Yeah, it was a shame he didn't... It's a shame he didn't finish that, because that was a beautiful move between Mavididi and Keenan Dewsbury Hall. That was excellent. It was a shame he didn't put it away. Also, him and Keenan Dewsbury Hall have been playing on the opposite sides. They've swapped, if you've noticed. Keenan Dewsbury Hall's been playing off the right. Cassidy's been playing off the left.
It is. And question there, can we win with 10 players down? Having said that, I think we kicked off. So I'm going to move on. I'll see you at full time, mate.
No worries, mate. I'll see you soon.
All right. Take care, buddy. Caught us out there with that one. They've kicked off. Let me put me... Let me put my bra back on. So Mavadidi is off. And McAteer is on. So I think we've changed formation now. Mavadidi is on for McAteer is on for Mavadidi. But yeah, I think the referee got both those decisions right. Yes, I mean, it's been very frantic. I hope so. Yes, indeed, Brad. How are you doing? Thoughts on? I mean, was it a sending off, Brad? I think it was, but then again, I think it was a penalty as well. So. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Leicester line up now, because, like I said, we've got both wingers off, Mavadidi and Coventry now. Oh, just in there, goes to boot it out, mishits it completely, goes up and out for a corner. Coventry got a corner in the first 5 minutes. We know that they're going to be all over us now. Well, let's have a look what we do with the formation. We've still got to see how the formation changes. That's very true, actually, Paul. That's a good point. Good point. That was an amazing corner. That cross come shot, or shot come cross, I should say. Oh, good save by Hermansen there. Coventry are really going for it now. I'm just trying to line up the clock. There you go. We're matched up now. No free kick there. Cassidy goes down, but doesn't get the free kick. Yeah, indeed, he's out till April. Oh, that was a foul. No? No. In fairness, there could have been a free kick either way. And this is what gets me. I think in the Premier League, we would be looking at a lot more free kicks, but they do seem to allow play to go on more in this league, which is better, to be honest with you. It's a physical game. Yeah, Daka's at Ofcon. Kelechi's at Ofcom. But yeah, like I think Paul said, we would have we would have lost Fatawu for more games had he gone to AFCON. AFCON, yeah. So 50 minutes, 5 minutes into the second half, 0-0. Coventry have come out all guns blazing. Leicester could somehow get a second goal here. It would put the, well, not necessarily put the game to bed, but although we've got 10 players, you know, we can hit them on the break. So it's a free kick to Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Leicester obviously now are kicking from left to right in all blue, dark blue, sky blue, all blue for Coventry. Free kick comes in. Now then, James Justin. Oh, he couldn't get it across, and it's palmed out by the Coventry goalkeeper. Oh, McAteer! Oh, a header. He went up for it then, did the goalkeeper, and he managed to keep it out. Oh, it was a great effort by Justin, though. Great effort by Justin. They've got to be careful of that. Well, 90, I think, would get us promoted, looking at previous seasons. So, another 10 wins. Dewsbury Hall there. Good take. Oh, then again, the ball away. No. Hi, Kate. How you doing? Welcome along. So, trying to be. Oh, it's a corner. Comes off James Justin. It's another corner. 2 corners in quick succession here for Coventry. I'm sure Enzo has changed it around a little bit. Just seeing if there's any news about the formation that we've gone into. There isn't at the moment. What's he blown for here, the referee? Oh, he's just a lot of yeah, he's having a word with a few players. Just telling them to calm down. Had a good game, the referee. Wout Faz is saying, like, what are you going on about, ref? Just let it go. Let it go, Wout. So kicked away, and it's a throw into just in front of the dugouts for Coventry in the Leicester half. Yes, indeed, Ben. Yeah, he's had a few, Boo. Probably slightly more involved than Fatawu was, to be honest with you. Who's your special guest, Craig? Oh, good move here by Coventry. Oh, my God. What an effort. Lovely move by Coventry. A header from Godden. And Manson had to make the save. It was on target. That could have been 1-1. It was a good cross in, a free header there. Ricardo let his man go. But it was a good save. Good save by Hermanson. 4,500 Leicester fans in there. They're the ones making the move. Having the whole band on, are you? I remember All Together Now. All Together Now. Yeah, they just said now Cannon, he has been isolated quite a little bit in this game. Hello, Rene. Welcome back. Ricardo takes it. Halfway in the Leicester half. Leicester take kicking left to right with their fans behind them. Oh, free kick there. But that pleased them. Oh, a through ball there, but it was much, much too hard. And it just runs all the way through to Manson in the goal. It's going to be a long second half, this for Leicester. We have changed formation. I'm just trying to work out what we've changed it into. Oh, scoop ball forward there. It was a good scoop ball forward towards Cannon from Justin, but Coventry put it out for a throw in straight in front of Enzo, who just kicks the ball to this Leicester player. Stefan, oh dear, nothing like a nothing like a good old Scouse joke, is there? Oh, Faye's got away with one there. Ricardo. Oh, come on, McAteer pulled down there. Oof. Just showing that the more I see that tackle on Dewsbury Hall, and the more I see the Fatawu challenge, they were both decisions right. Does anybody know, was it the double jeopardy that saved him being sent off? I don't understand it. I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't. Dewsbury Hall loses the ball, gets it back, but then gives away a free kick. I think we all will be, Rene. I think we all will be. Cannon's got the ball now, but there's nobody up there with him. Oh, that's going to be a free kick, surely. Yes, the referee's blown. Yeah, I would have thought it would have been a red. But like I say, I don't understand this double jeopardy thing. I didn't even know about it until the other week. All right, Rene, not to worry. You sometimes get the timing wrong. You get a timeout. Everybody gets a timeout if they spoil. But you're back in now, so it wasn't a permanent ban. I agree, Ronald. 60 minutes gone, half an hour to hold on, or do we actually try and go for the second? I mean, the longer we go into this game, I think we'll find that, Coventry will be coming out, and that does give us the chance for a break. Although, of course, we haven't got the player of the month on the pitch now, Mavadidi. If Coventry can get a goal back, I've got to be honest with you, I am concerned that they might get. I know, Russ. Oh, another chance for Coventry. And Manson goes down and manages to get his body behind the ball and falls on it. So people can see it, football. We all do, Rennie. We all do. I guess we can appeal the red card. You can appeal as a straight red, so it can be appealed, but I hope so. Looks like Coventry are warming a couple of players up. I don't know, Jeff. That's the thing. Oh, Cannon gets it, heads it back down to his Leicester teammate, but it doesn't get to him. But Coventry put it out. Very poor pass from Coventry there. Goes out for a Leicester throw. But yeah, we can appeal the red card. The thing if I make the clock smaller, then when I bring the other graphics in, they will be smaller. And to be totally honest with you, I cannot be asked to keep changing the size every time I change the graphics. This is the thing, though, isn't it, guys? None of us know the rules anymore. And that's the problem. You know, we sit here, and that's what I think what annoys us so much is the fact that nobody knows the rules. But it's all Coventry at the moment. You know, we can't, you know, we try and say, well, it's because of this or it's because of that. But the rules are just sort of seem to be made up as they go along. I don't know, and I did think it was a red, Ben, I've got to say. Coventry at the moment, I feel offside there. You're not going to be surprised now. 55% possession to Coventry. Coventry probably feel that they could just time. You're quite right. Rennie, you know as much as me. I don't know. It's just they say to try and make the game better, but you can question whether that's the case or not. Not many people, a lot of people, probably about 50% of people that were predicting scores thought thought Coventry would score, me included. So let's all hope we're wrong. McAteer there and Palmer go down together. Big cheer from the Leicester fans. Well, I don't think it wasn't a penalty, but let's be honest with you, we know referees that give them. But we don't know. We're fans. We don't know much, do we? Like we say, we change the football rules so often. So Leicester coming forward. One of their few attacks this second half. Winks keeps hold of the ball well. Goes back to Manson. Well, probably, no, he doesn't use phase. He boots it upfield. It's all head tennis at the moment. But Leicester have it. McAteer. Dewsbury Hall. Back to Fowles, who plays it back to Hermanson. Vestergaard. Ricardo. Leicester still playing this same way, and we give the ball away. Harry Winks. They are trying to... Oh, a poor cross in there from Coventry. They're trying to line one up then. Leicester City closing down the angle. Good to see. Good to see. Every time they were lining up for a shot, there was a Leicester player just getting in the way, meaning they had to play it across field. Finally went all the way across field, and then when it came over, it was a poor cross and straight to the goalkeeper's arms. Good keeper there. Yes, you're right, Doug. Now, that was earlier in the season, Lifty. I wouldn't want him back now. I think he's past his best. You have to sometimes say, hold your hands up and just say, look, times have moved on. A couple of... a referee getting a drink. So Coventry City making a couple of changes here by the look of it. 66 minutes gone. They are going for it. Bringing a striker on here. And we've got a midfielder for a defender coming on. So that's interesting. So Jake Bidwell off for Coventry. Jay De Silva on for Coventry. Can't see anybody warming up for Leicester at the moment, but they've certainly gone more attacking minded. A midfielder off, a striker on, and a defender off and a midfielder on. So they kind of moved everybody up one. Oh, that was a good ball through, but Wout Faes just had it covered. The back pass was cut out, but Coventry have it back now. Oh, Eccles off and Allen on for Coventry. But now a long ball upfield to Tom Cannon. Oh. No, it's a good throw into... Coventry thought they'd got it there, but it hasn't. It was. I thought it was a throw into Leicester, and so it is. Coventry guy can't believe it. I'm not surprised with a beard like that. And Buick there. Cannon has a wry smile on his face. I think it was a Leicester throw. 92 people in the chat. We got 58 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that likes button. One 9. You've been watching a different game, or are you tripping, Ronald? Yeah, I know, Kyle. I know. Oh, defending there by Faes. Oh, is that a free kick? Yes, Leicester get the free kick. I think it's Vestergaard taken down by Godden. Goes over to argue with the linesman who's having none of it. I mean, they won a free kick and they're all... I mean, this is the attitude in this camp. Is all they've done is they've won a free kick and they're all sort of high-fiving each other. And it's like that, oh yes, it was a free kick. But it's just a free kick we've won. But they're all going, yeah, well done. And that's the attitude we want to see. Hermanson with the free kick. Upfield, is that going to go out? No, it's kept in. No, it's a throw-in now, I think, to Leicester. Yes, it is. Yeah, as Dino says, please do smash the likes. 96 in. 69 likes. Thank you very much for those that have just liked. think they were earlier in the season, Elevator, but the recent ones was definitely Sheffield United. Along with Danny Ward, possibly, so that could be interesting. 70 minutes gone, 20 minutes left. Can Leicester hold on? I can't see any activity on the Leicester bench at all. Don't know if anybody else has seen it. Palmer now has got the space, plays it out to this near side. Number 3 for Coventry, back to Palmer. Oh, there's a chip up and into the box. Coventry player going in. So gone for a goal kick with the Leicester defender, trying to G up the Leicester fans there, saying, come on, give us some noise. Lifty, not today we couldn't. Not today. So it's goal kick. Right-footed upfield by Hermansen this time, kicking it long, not risking the short play-outs from the back, but it's straight out for a goal kick to Coventry. Yeah, if we win today, it'd be 9 wins from the last 10 games, and we haven't lost in 10 because we drew that one with Ipswich. But it's Coventry. It's no surprise on the attack again on this near side. No Mavididi back now, of course. Oh, now they're through, but he's been kicked out by Leicester. It's only as far as a Coventry player, and they come back again. It's a bit like Rorke's Drift out there at the moment, I've got to be honest with you. For those that have ever watched Zulu. Saturday or Monday. No, Monday night. A week on Monday. Doug. I believe it's the Monday night game. Yeah, some of the Leicester players might be getting a little bit tired out there. Remember, there's only 10, but sometimes it's harder to play against 10, isn't it? We'll be doing it live here, of course, Doug. KDH finally, the referee took a while, but he finally gave the free kick as KDH went down. Yeah, we will be doing a watch along for that one. Monday night. Well, don't know if it was a foul, to be honest with you, but who cares? Oh, somebody's going to get booked on the Leicester bench. Enzo's been booked. So Enzo showing his emotions a little bit there and going in the book. $76 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, Cannon, what a shot! Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper from the edge of the box there. And now Coventry break. But it's coming straight back at Leicester here. Oh, is that going to be a goal kick? Yes, it is. It's a goal kick out. Wow, 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 wow. What a shot there from Cannon. He knows where the goal is. Yeah, Ipswich Town is Monday, the 22nd of January, and 8 o'clock kickoff. So it will be a 7:15 live match day experience here. So Coventry coming back again. Faze somehow manages to get it half away. Leicester Birchley got everybody back. On the left of the box now, it's chipped into the box by Coventry. Oh, it was headed down towards Sakamoto. It looked like he was going to do the power driver in, and he didn't, basically. Nervous, Ronald. I'm sat here on a bucket seat, so I don't have to go up for a poo. McAteer doing some good defensive work there, then just trying to boot it clear. Come on, Leicester. Come on, we can do this. Let's hold on. Coventry coming back all the time. Now Vestergaard has been interrupted. Leicester could break away here. Dewsbury, not the best of balls out to him. Cannon! Oh! Cassidy there just cut out before it got to him. But that was a break from Leicester. Harry Winks gets a foul there. Gets a yellow card now. 13 minutes to go. Casey Palmer is off, who I thought was one of their better players, and Sims is on, but they're in the box now. Oh, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. It was coming. It was coming, in fairness. O'Hare scores for them. Yeah, there's a shot into the corner. Not really closed down. Faz turning his back a little bit, really, did he? No, he was trying to stop it, in fairness. Just beyond the diving hand of things. So it's 1-1, and you can't say it wasn't coming. You cannot say it wasn't coming. I'm not upset. I'm not annoyed. I just expected it, to be honest with you. I think we all did. Now, this is maybe we need substitutions now. The last 11 minutes. We know it's going to be Coventry now. Should Enzo have made substitutions before? It's all the way back to the goalkeeper for Coventry. Yeah, they were quick to get the ball and bring it out and retake the free kick here. to get the goal kick, the kickoff. I'm sorry, with Coventry. I'm not sure. I mean, I've gone for 2-1, so that's still on. But 11 on the pitch, Doug. Possibly, I would say we could still get it, but no, we got the 10 on the pitch. I would take the draw now. Oof. Just booted upfield by the Leicester defence now. Yeah, I mean, oh, a lovely ball, a lovely play through the ball here, Coventry. So Hamza's coming on now. Is it a bit late? Cannon is coming off. So I think that kind of sums up the way that Enzo's looking at it now. No, but we should have made substitutions earlier, I think. But then the argument, Cannon's been booked for his slow walk. Simon, hello. Oh, now though, Leicester. Oh, great run from Winks there, but he just couldn't get the final ball into the box. It was a great run. I looked at it and I thought, that's going to be Cassidy, but it was Winks went past 3 players. No, that was Hamza's going to get a card, I think. Yeah. Oh, you know, the yellow card's gone to Cassidy. Hamza was lucky there. Oh, he left his foot up. Wow. Yeah, exactly, football. Exactly. Oof. It's a corner. 83 minutes gone. $103 in, 78 likes. Come on, guys. Can we get up to 100 in the last 7 minutes? Yeah, you've got to go off quickly and at the nearest point these days. Cross in or headed out by Leicester, but it's only as far as a Coventry player who runs to pick the ball up. We are into the last 6 minutes. Oh, now this is getting nervous. It's a throw in. Justin just got the touch there, just enough to put it out. Oh, foul throw there by the Coventry player. Fans saw it. Matt Elliott saw it. The referee unfortunately didn't. But the ball goes all the way through to Hermansen in the goal. And you know there's probably going to be about 5 minutes added time, don't you? $80 likes. Thank you, guys. Let's try and get it up to 100. Yeah, and I know what you're saying, Simon, but it's difficult when you're down to 10 men. Ricardo puts it out there sensibly, but it's a throw in now for Coventry, equal with the penalty box. Coventry now, playing it across into the centre of the field. All the Coventry players look like they're an hour and a half apart from their goalkeeper. Justin heads it, but not that. Well, he gets it away, but it's still only as far as the Coventry player. Coming back again at us. You've got to say, there's only looking like one team now. Oh, it's a corner off Vestergaard. These chances. If I had a dog, Coventry got it. 2-1 to Coventry. It was coming. I mean, again, it's just a case of not being able to get it away. It was through a crowd of players. Got to say, it was coming. It was coming. Yeah. Fair play to Coventry. Had we got 11 players on the pitch, would have been a different story. Oh, Cassidy nearly going against the run of play there. Yeah, Rupin's been banned. So, yeah, he was timed out quite rightly. Well done. But I have banned him. Well, it's a role reversal from the first game, isn't it? Four minutes. Fortunately, we're not going to get back into this game. I think Enzo has to take some of the blame, but then again, Fataru's got to take the majority of the blame. I think with 11 men, it's a different story altogether. Definitely, Michael. This is a derby match. Could be worse for Leicester. Bit of confusion between the Coventry strikers. Shouting to the referee there for not getting now Cassaday's held back. Now it's a free kick. Oh, Vestergaard, a ball out. A free kick here for Leicester and a booking for Coventry. But it's much too late. De Silva, one of the substitutes, yellow card. I mean, if this will be a smash and grab, if we can get a draw here. Just inside the Leicester half, Kieran Dewsbury Hall up to the far edge of the box, goes into the box. Faz is up. Oh, but it goes, and that should be it, I'm thinking. The goalkeeper comes out and gets it. So into the last minute now. Three 1. Deserved. It's all over. And you can't say, really, you can't say they don't deserve it, Coventry. So Enzo's making the players go over to the Leicester fans. Faz is refusing to shake hands with O'Hare, something that happened. Like you say, unfortunately, we didn't deserve anything from that game. Bad day at the office, possibly. Going to be back in a few minutes, guys. So there we go then, guys. 3-1 is the final score. Let's just catch up. I just banned somebody then. The mods can time out. I banned somebody then for coming in with a bit of a spoiler. Can't always win. Look, we can't. You know, we didn't lose at all in December. I don't know whether we win or not, Gray, but we certainly don't lose, I don't think. So Fatuu's got to take responsibility for that. I'm sure he will learn. It's like when we played Liverpool third round. They played well today, and I've got to say, deserved it. I know, because there's wankers out there, Jeff, who like to spoil it. It says along the bottom, but look, all I'll say is that 2 people today, they were timed out by the mods, but I have banned them. So basically what it means is when they're banned is that they come in, they don't know the banned, but we just never see the comments. You don't see the comments. Nobody else sees the comments. Yeah, no, that's fine, Luke. I'll get to you in a second. All right, let's just go through some of these. I'm surprised Mavadidi went off, to be honest with you. Weren't at the races today. I blame Fatawu as well. I mean, if you say 3-1 is the highest loss, we're not doing so bad, are we? The Manager and Player of the Month award has always been a curse. I think we should have made substitutes earlier, Paul. Totally agree with you. Referee was fine, Scott. I'm sorry. No, I disagree with you on that one. I think the referee had a good game. I don't think we will play. Obviously, we'll have 11 players against Ipswich to start. I love Enzo, but I'm livid he took Cannon off. Yes, indeed. Right, don't want to upset Luke's missus, so we'll bring him in before she gets too annoyed. Fatua's fault, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, I'm not as forgiving as I am now after what just happened.
I mean, 11 men. Not saying we win that. Coventry deserved it, I've got to say. Right from the start, they were the better team. Our penalty was against the run of play. It was a penalty, but it was a sending off. We talked about that in the first half. Second half, strange decision to take Mavadidi off.
Yeah, I thought it was as well. I don't understand that.
And I'm trying to work out the change in if there was a change in formation. I couldn't see it. Brad's mum said 3-1 to Coventry. She went 3-1 to Leicester, Ray. She thought Leicester would win, although she was a Coventry fan. Everyone is saying Fatu was a yellow card. I mean, no, all right, look, they can possibly... Would you... What's the word I'm looking for? Would you challenge it, Luke?
Nah, the more you watch it, the worse it gets every time you watch it.
Yeah. I mean, when you got 10 men for that long, look, and you play, if you're playing against the Rotherham, that's something different. You're playing against a team that's third in the form table, who were coming at us, who were at home. We were never going to be able to defend for 45 minutes, were we?
No, this doesn't help. And then taking Cannon off as well was just saw the comment earlier. I didn't agree with that either.
No, you got one striker. All right, if you are 2-0 up and down to 10 men, or 1-0 up and down to 10 men, all right, I get it. But why did he leave substitution so late, do you think?
I've thought about this and I was talking in a group chat about it, and I was surprised that there was no subs made by the 70th minute. But in the way the game has been played and how physical it was a proper game of football, who do you bring on? You look at your likely subs, like let's say we're going to swap. Now, I haven't been his biggest fan, Cassidy, but I think we kind of needed him for his size and physicality for that game. You couldn't put Eunice on in that kind of game. It wouldn't have worked. Dennis Pratt, maybe, but he's been come back from a bunch of injuries. So, and then who else can you really think that would have made a difference in that game, particularly when he had a red card? I couldn't think of anything.
I wouldn't have taken Mavididi off for a start.
Yep.
I would have kept him on. I'm just going to have a look at the full list of substitutes here. Or Brighton, possibly bring him on.
Nah, I just don't think he had the pace for that game. Yeah, it's a tricky one, mate. I agree with you 100% about Mavididi, though.
And Eunice, I would have brought Eunice on, you see.
Any other game I would have said yes, but for the way that game has been played, I don't think it was the right game to bring him on.
But do you know, there's a saying, isn't there? The best form of defence is attack.
Yes. Yeah, no, you're right.
And don't get me wrong, it's all about opinions, isn't it, football? And none of us are right, none of us are wrong. I just think if we'd got Eunice on, he's very much putting him in that, even if he's played in that central role, that he could make those runs. And it was interesting to see that Winks and I think Vestergaard as well both made extremely good runs. I know what Winks went past about 3 players. I thought it was Cassidy, and then it was a poor last ball. But they did say, didn't they, that Vestergaard made an absolutely brilliant run, and under normal circumstances with 11 players, he'd have probably carried on. But he had to get back and defend.
Yeah, that's why I don't think he passed to him either. It was too dangerous.
Yes, yeah. The way we lost it, Gray, exactly. Where I don't think Vardy would have, where is Vardy, says Kyle. I don't think Vardy would have made any difference, to be honest with you, on that game. I don't think it was the sort of game that Vardy could have impacted, other than possibly holding the ball up. But Cannon can do that, can't he? Cannon had a quiet game, in fairness.
Yeah, he didn't really get much service, but the one chance he did have, he struck it nicely. The keeper made a decent save.
Wasn't it a sweet strike?
Yeah, it was, and quick as well. He's pretty. He doesn't hesitate. He takes the ball on the first time. He's got confidence, and he's been pretty reliable so far. So fair play to him. And I just don't think he got much service tonight.
Yeah, and I've got to. Fatawu to me wasn't his best game, to be honest with you. But I thought Cassidy, for the second game running, and I know people will look at the result and go, well, yeah, all right, nobody's going to get high marks. But again, Cassidy, I thought, had a pretty decent game.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as his last game, but I still thought it was half decent as well. I'm still on the fence of him a little bit. I say one thing though, he's got a proper gas tank.
Yes, he has, hasn't he? And we know there's a good player in there. Definitely, we know that. But to me, let's be honest with you, they're not going to play like Brazil every week. We have to accept that. And like I said, let's not get. I got carried away with the last loss, but let's not get carried away with this. It is only the 4th loss of the season.
Yeah, it's just the first game we've conceded 3. Let's put it this way: like if we didn't have that red card, I'd be kicking off right now a lot worse, and there'd be clips all over of me raging, and the Coventry fans would be loving it. But at the end of the day, that's kind of like that trump card of like, oh, if we didn't have a red card, it wouldn't have been like that. But You'll never know now, but
No.
I don't want to concede 3 again.
No. I mean, it was the biggest defeat of the season, but it's taken us 27 games to get there.
Yeah.
And as somebody's just said there, well, what did it say? But you know, the banana skins are derby games. Do you know what I mean? And look, Coventry did to us what we did to them, but I still say 11 players on the pitch, it's a completely different story.
Yes, it's annoying me now that when I get to play them again before the season's finished, we're going to go. But hey, you know, touch wood, we're probably going to go straight back up to the Premier League, and Coventry can just stay down here for another 20 years.
Yes, yeah. I mean, Gray says here we can't defend for 90 plus go for the opposition. Yes, with 11 players on, but when you've only got 10 players on, it does change your game plan. And it says here, Wolves says the ref decision was awful. I thought the referee had an excellent game. I'm going to put that out there. And I know it's going to be people going, rah, 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 as they always do when we lose. You know, 50% of the games we lose is down to the referee, apparently. But I thought he had a pretty decent game.
Yeah, it's yes and no. It was no matter what, people are going to complain about the ref that game. It was one of those games where there was a lot of, there was a very heated game. It was very physical. No one's going to be fully satisfied.
No, they're not. And the yellow cards were being dished out as well. There was 4 for Coventry, and there's obviously 3 for Leicester. But ours was stupid. I mean, Cannon, what the hell? He got booked for walking off the pitch slowly.
I don't know. I missed that. I was wondering what that was for.
Yeah, walking.
I seen on the screen. I was like, yeah.
But I mean, Tom Cannon. They do say, don't they, the footballers aren't the brightest bulbs in the box. But if you walk off slowly, the time's going to be added on anyway.
Yeah.
So why do it? He's now got a stupid yellow card for no reason, as indeed the Coventry guy did for kicking the ball away. I mean, we're very lucky. We got away with it twice. Mavididi in the first half when he kicked the ball into the crowd, and I think it was James Justin who headed the ball into the crowd when it was already out. So we got away with it.
Palmer's was proper angry though when he booted it in. But let's talk about Enzo though. We've got no Enzo next game, and Fatawu.
No, Enzo only got a yellow.
I think he's copped a certain amount now. I'm pretty sure it's Caballero that's going to have to be. He's got a side touchline or something ban or something. They were saying.
I didn't realise that, to be honest with you. So let's talk Enzo. Yes, because I said
someone in the chat let me know if I'm wrong, please. Sorry, and I'm second guessing myself.
No, and I didn't. I know he'd got one earlier in the season. I didn't realise he had that many. But is it such a bad thing these days? I mean, I remember Pearson in the Great Escape season, I think it was, got banned for something like 6 games or something, and he sat in the crowd and he saw the game so much better, and he decided to stay up there, and we never lost while he was sat up there. So it was like, I don't know, a 4-game ban or whatever, but he stayed up for sort of 6 or 7, and he was able to see the game better. I mean, these days you've got microphones, haven't you, and things. Take care, Rene. Goodbye. Apparently Scott says Enzo. Yeah, how many yellow cards has he got then, Scott? He said Enzo yellow card and won't be able to be there for Ipswich. Again, it's that Ipswich game, isn't it? No Fatawu. But somebody made a very good point. I will come back onto Enzo, but while I just think about it, because at my age, if I don't say something when I think about it, I oops.
I'm still here, don't worry.
All
One
right.
second, mate.
No problem. Fatawu, had he gone to AFCON, we would have lost him for a lot more than 2 games.
But he would have been playing football though. That's a funny one as well. That's a catch-22 too, and we wouldn't have got a red card. I don't know. It's probably best not to dwell on ifs, buts, and whats and maybes.
No, but he will get that. He'll got that red card. He'll be able to train for 2 weeks, if not playing. But like I say, it would have been a more. I think if he'd gone to AFCON. So swings and roundabouts. But Enzo, like I say, he'll be apparently 3 yellow cards. Does he get a ban then for 3 yellow cards? But you know, I mean, it shows passion, I guess, doesn't it? But again, a bit silly, Enzo.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was a passionate game all the way around. Like Harry Winks was starting to skate on thin ice as well towards that end of the game for a second yellow too. He was getting proper upset.
Faz wouldn't shake O'Hare's hand, would he?
I missed. I switched it off the last couple of minutes, mate. I was raging.
Was it was it 3-1 when you switched it off though?
Yeah, that O'Hare is the most punchable face I've ever seen. I knocked that French clean off his head.
Say what you mean, mate. Say what you mean. Clip that. It's got a punchable face. Fair enough, mate. I can't argue. All the best, Pia. Thank you for popping in. Take care. They could have had a red card. I don't understand, and we did talk about it at half time, so I don't want to go over it again, but I don't understand why they didn't get a red card for that when it was the penalty. If you've given away a penalty, surely that's a red card. I don't, but as I say, they change the rules that often. Great, you are a gentleman, sir. Thank you so very much. That will take the shine or add shine to the fact that we've lost today. Pretty do appreciate that. Yeah, Coventry lucky. But like I say, for me, Enzo, he'll be mic'd up, won't he? Are you allowed to be mic'd up? I don't know. But he'll sit somewhere, and it's at home, isn't it? So he'll be set somewhere near a phone, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll have the boys. Maybe just a little bit. I definitely hate Coventry more than Forest now. Jesus Christ.
Is it Leeds fans you've upset? Millwall fans you've upset? Coventry now you're upsetting? Are you just going for a full house here?
I only do it here.
Oh, I'll tell you. I know you've got to go, haven't you, mate? So let me know when you got to go. Because you did say about having a chat, didn't you, afterwards? But we can do that tomorrow if you want, because I'm not doing anything tomorrow during the day.
Too easy. I'll give you a shout tomorrow.
Yeah.
When I've calmed down.
I am actually not that angry. When it went to 1-1, I'm like, you could see it coming. I kept saying, it was coming. It was going to happen. Coventry I could see only one team scoring. You've got 2-1. Yeah, all right, again. And 3-1 was when you're at 2-1, 3-1, it's swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe I learnt my lesson when I went mad after our last loss. We're not going to win every game. It is 4 games only we've lost. All right, it is to Coventry, but Coventry are a team that's third in this, third in the form table.
Yeah, look, it was an aggravating loss, no doubt. The crowd's reaction, the noise, that stupid punchable face, and O'Hara, whatever his name is, but. Fair play to Coventry. Look, they deserved it. They'd be lovely watching this reaction right now. So I will give it up now. Fair play. You guys won, but still enjoy the championship next season.
Yeah. Suddenly I don't want them to come up with us. Right. That was. You've got to give me your team performance.
I'm going to go 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, right. Talk me through it, Luke. Talk me through it.
Look, I know we lost 3-1. And again, we had a red card. I hate using that as an excuse, but I think for the amount of pressure we sustained, yes, we conceded 3, but we should have conceded a lot more. Hello, David. I still think that it was obviously not a good performance, but I think it could have been a whole lot worse considering we had 10 men. So I'm going to go for 4.
You're going to go for 4. I dare ask you this then. Man of the match?
That's a weird one. You know what? We're both saying we don't like to go for people who just scored a goal, as much as I love Keenan Drisby Hall, but if I had to go someone, he didn't put a foot wrong, I'm going to have to go Winks. He didn't do anything wrong tonight, so that's the only answer I feel like I can really give.
Yes. For me, I'm not gonna be as harsh as you were on the performance. I'm actually going to give them 6 because at the end of the day, they were let down by one particular player.
Yeah, fair call.
Now, man of the match. This is where it gets interesting because I'm stuck between two. Let me just. David's going to come on because I know you've got to go in a second. So let me just send this to him. Winks played well. I've got to be honest with you. I just thought Cassidy had a good game again. But
yeah,
Anthony, thank you, but you're a creep. I give my man of the match to Chris for doing the watch along. We're not that we're happy to accept it, Ali, but it's reality. You know, if it's a red, it's a red. There's no point you could argue. If he went up and punched him in the face, I wouldn't be happy that he got a red card, but it's a reality. I think I've got to go for you, and I'm going to have to agree with Winks as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm obviously unhappy that Fatawi got red carded, but like it's from behind and you got no ball whatsoever. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like
it was a red card. I've got to say it's a red card. Do you think it was a red card, Dave? Did you see the match?
Yeah, it was a nightmare. I mean, what a stupid thing to do after 46 minutes or whatever it was. Absolutely stupid. I'd ban him for a month. I mean, you know, God's sake, what is wrong with these people?
Dave. You just tell us what you feel.
Honestly, it's what a joke. We're 1 up. You know, we're cruising that first half, really. And he goes and does that. And then we make some decisions in the second half that beyond me. You know,
just
hello, Luke. How you doing, mate? Happy
good,
New
thanks,
Year.
mate. How are you? Thank you. You too.
Pal.
Dave, I mean,
bit hot today, wasn't it?
It was a red card. I don't think we can deny that.
No.
My attitude in the first half was, and Luke disagreed with me. No problem, Luke. Just let me know. I said, well, let's hope Eunice comes in, makes the place his own, and Fatawu just can't get back in. You know, because once you lose your place, that's the risk you take. And we've seen with Enzo, look, Doyle he loves, but Justin kept his place today. Iheanacho was his starting striker, but he stuck with Daka. He sticks with these players that have got the shirt until they prove that they're injured or they're not playing very well. We would have lost him for 6 games though had he gone to AFCON.
Yeah, well, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. Mind you, Enzo's got a yellow card and he's off. He's off next game. So
yes, he is. Yes,
I mean, I wouldn't say there's a lack of discipline. I just think it's stupid, brainless behaviour. You know, we should be laughing at them.
Cannon got a yellow for walking off the pitch slowly.
Well, yeah, they've been told, haven't they?
They have. This is the thing, and they know, and it's just going to be added on the end.
I thought Cannon played well, actually, for being the only guy up front. Now,
somebody said in the chat, they said, "Oh, is he still on the pitch?" I thought he did okay. He did have one
okay. Didn't he? It's like the old days of Vardy on his own up front.
Yes, exactly.
Ridiculous. And that was where we went wrong. We didn't go forward. We sat back for 40-odd minutes, and you knew they were going to score, didn't you? Everybody knew Coventry were going to score. It's just like saying, come and have a go. It's training, attack versus defence. I mean, it does my head in. It really does.
It's not good for your health at your age, Dave. Calm down.
Get some more pills out. Well, at least we haven't had 40-odd degrees temperature here today.
No, it was disgusting. 42 where I was.
I thought Australian houses came with air conditioning, Luke.
They don't have any heating in them.
No, that's true. Hey, I mean, Luke.
That second half, sorry boys, that second half was embarrassing. It really was. And if we can't do better than that, well, God help us.
Who would you have brought on, Dave? That wasn't. I was saying to Chris earlier, I don't think that was the right game. I was surprised we didn't make as many subs as we did. But who would you have brought on? Because I don't think Eunice could have slotted in for Cassidy. I think the game was too physical for him. He's only a little fella.
I'd have brought Chowdhury on a bit sooner. I think probably at half time.
But not for Cannon, right?
Not for Cannon. No.
Yeah,
I didn't get that either. We'd given up chance of scoring then. And then, ironically, after Cannon went off, I think it was, wasn't it? We had probably one of our best attacking moves of the half. In fact, probably only attacking move of the half. But no, I don't get his mentality sometimes with that. It's all very well saying, well, let's keep what we've got, but you're going to lose it. You know, Coventry ain't a bad side. You know, I said yesterday, whenever it was, that, you know, they've done well this last few months. They're in the playoffs. You know, they're not a side to play around with. And we did. We sat back and let them come at us. And they've got some quality players. That young smack-ass-faced lad, you know, he's quality. And he does it. You just would. I mean, if I'd have been on the pitch, I'd have just slapped him and walked off. You know, I mean,
I told you, he's got a punchable face.
Yeah, he has. He's got that thing about him, hasn't he? You know, and come on. Yeah,
I mean, I'm going to go back to half time. I mean, McAteer coming on for Mavididi, who's just won Player of the Month and scored more goals.
I didn't get that.
I did not get that at all.
No.
For me, you see, I would have brought Eunice on at half time and maybe risk taking Cassidy off, but with putting Eunice onto the wing.
Cassidy played well, I thought.
He did. But once you got a player sent off, it doesn't matter how well you play. You've got it tactically, haven't you? So for me, that was our attack just went then because basically, you know, we'd taken. We'd lost Fatawu, who wasn't having the best game, but we lost Mavididi, who, let's be honest with you, could score. We know that. So I would have brought Eunice on the wing because for me, the best form of defence is attack.
Yes.
You know, and all we did in that second half was, as you said, it was. I said during the match, it was like watching Zulu.
Yeah.
You know, and York's drift, and you know the Zulus just keep coming at us, and you could see that goal coming. And I've actually written here, and I put down here, 78. O'Hare just scored. Should Enzo have made subs before? Luke, do you think he should?
I think if you were to replace Cannon with someone, it would have. I would have preferred McAteer being up front. I think he could play that false nine position if he had to be honest with you. I think McAteer would have been better up front, or you could have even put McAteer on the left-hand side and then put Mavididi up front. But in my opinion, Mavididi's better on the wing. So for me, maybe you could have put Eunice in on the wing if you're going to replace anyone and put McAteer up front. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have played McAteer up front. But then we weren't attacking, were we? We just decided to defend. Yeah, I mean, you know, you've got to, there's a lot of questions. Even Albrighton, you know, get him on, give him a bit of speed, pace up the wing, get him a bit of freedom. I don't know, you know, it could have been anything, but what we didn't, it didn't matter because we just sat back anyway, gave the ball away and sat back.
Well, thankfully, the three of us weren't there. Unfortunately for Kate, she was there.
Lucky Kate.
If she can pick us up. Hello, Kate. Can you hear? Yep. Luke, thank you very much, mate. All the best. Speak to you tomorrow. Take care, mate.
Sorry to be rude, guys. Have a good one. Unlucky.
Yeah,
see you later.
Cheers. And I think we've lost Kate as well. Her signal was freezing.
I think so. It's freezing out there.
Out of 10 for the performance, Dave?
Well, I think even though we did defend fairly well at times. I'd probably say about 5 or 6. I'm not sure which.
I'm going to put you down as 6 because then
being annoyed makes it 5, but I think sensibly 6 maybe.
Yeah, no, I'd put 6 because it wasn't the best performance, but it can never be the best performance when you're down to 10 men.
No, but
had we been down to 10 men against the likes of a Rotherham, we're talking a different story. But with 10 men against the likes of a Coventry, who, like I say, are 3rd in the form table, 4th in the form table for home, and you're man of the match.
Oh dear me. Good God, I suppose Winks didn't do bad. Gave the ball away maybe a couple of times, but he did okay. KDH maybe. Can't think of anybody else. But as I say, I think Tom Cannon did okay, but not a man of the match performance.
No. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. Myself and Luke both went for Harry Winks.
Yeah.
But Cassidy,
he did well. Yeah.
He didn't he?
Yeah, he did well. What he did well, but he didn't do enough for the position he plays in. He needs to do a lot more.
Yeah, but he was running around the pitch, and look, you're talking about him having to come in and replace Ndidi, and we know how good Ndidi's been this season, and we know from when we first signed him, he is one of our best players. If he's fit, he's one of the first names on the team sheet. So anybody coming in, it's going to be difficult for them to follow that.
Yeah,
but. Look, this is only his second game in a run. He hasn't really had much of a run. Every time he's got a bit of a run, then he's been dropped or he's come on for 15, 20 minutes. This is his chance now to shine, and he can get up and get, a header in. And he had, I think he had a shot or two.
He did, yeah. He did all right. But there was not any outstanding performances, were there? That was the problem.
No. But I've got to keep coming back to this. I've got to say there's so much blame sits at the door of Fatawu because it was such a stupid challenge that wasn't needed. God, we were 1-0 up with about to go into half time. And what? Let's just see if Kate's back. Let's just see if we can get Kate. Hello, Kate.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, Enzo's on. What's he saying? Enzo. Oh, they're talking about the potential sending off for Coventry.
Oh, that's why he got booked, wasn't it?
Was it? I thought it was a bit later than that, but maybe, yeah.
I think so. I think that's why he got booked. I don't think Kate's not connecting, but we'll leave her up there because she's better looking than the pair of us.
Yeah, good point.
Let's make her a rose between two thorns. There we go.
Sorry? Oh, well, Enzo's very proud of his players. Christ knows why.
I would have been more mad, if we weren't so far ahead in the league and we can afford to have a bad day.
Yeah, but...
And we're always going to have a bad day at the office every now and again. Hopefully this is just a bad day at the office and not the start of this dip that I keep worrying about.
Yeah. I thought FaZe wasn't great today. I mean, no. I think, did he make, was it the first or second goal where he stepped back and turned his back on the shot?
The second goal, I think.
Second. Yes. I mean, what is he doing? A central defender turning your back on the shot.
But you get everything. Do that, though. They do that. We wouldn't have won the FA Cup if a defender hadn't done that.
No, but it's not right, is it? You imagine John Terry turning his back on an attacker.
No, you don't. You're a defender. You put your body on the line. That's what defenders do.
And he was very close to the attacker as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I just feel, like I say, I would be. To me, look, we're still, well, Ipswich have got to play yet, so let's see what happens. They play tonight against Sunderland. Yeah. I might do a watch along for that, actually. That could be interesting.
I'm going to the pub.
I don't blame you, mate.
It's like one of those nights, isn't it?
Yes.
You go out, you're sulky. The wife wonders what's wrong with you. Is there something wrong with the relationship? And she writes in her diaries and all that. Well, he wasn't really with me that tonight, but we made love later on, and he wasn't there. He was a bit vacant.
Too much information now, Dave.
Yeah, well, and in the bloke's diary it says Leicester lost, but at least I got a shag.
Love it. Oh my God, tell her that is brilliant.
Oh, sorry, dear. No, you can't. Chris can't hear you. Yeah.
No, they Leicester lose. Bloke goes and gets drunk and expects a shag, and the wife says, "You must be joking, mate."
That's the other version of the story, which I won't pass on.
Oh, Paul, believe you me, I have done. The thing is, all right, Enzo's been maybe a bit too kind to players, but he's not throwing them under the bus.
No, loyalty's good.
Yeah, I mean, we know had that been Rodgers, he'd have been blaming everybody but himself.
It's too cold, isn't it? Too cold.
Yeah, where Enzo might come out afterwards and go, look, maybe I should have made more substitutions. Maybe I got that wrong. He's infallible, like everybody else is.
I thought it was Italian.
Yes, it is. But look, like I say, we've got that gap of double points. That will go down. Had we got 11 players on the pitch, I think if we'd kept 11 players on the pitch, that second half would have been different, because I think Coventry would have put themselves out and we would have come back into it. But once we went down to 10 men, like I say, had we gone down to 10 men against maybe Rotherham, I would have looked at that and thought, yeah, fair enough. That I would have been really, really angry at that point.
But isn't it funny, Chris, that when you play against 10 men, the manager says it's not always easy playing against 10 men. No. And then when you're down to 10 men, well, of course, we only had 10 men. It was tough. And I think, well, hang on a minute, you can't have it both ways. I think it was just a bad day, and unfortunately, it happened to be at Shitefield Road. So that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Well, it's not Shitefield Road anymore. It's Shitefield, isn't it?
Yeah. But I see the supporters, Coventry supporters' voices have dropped at last after all these years. They must have grown up a little bit. The kiddies' enclosures are redundant now.
I tell you what, I couldn't hear them for most of the time, if I'm honest.
No. Well, the second half started, it was empty that side of the ground.
It did seem to be, didn't it? There did seem to be a lot of gaps,
Queuing up for their bovril or their snacks or their, little woofy crisps or whatever they have there. So, I don't know, mate.
I mean, we've got Ipswich coming up. I thought this was an important win with Ipswich coming up.
Yeah. Makes it a bigger game now, if that's possible.
Yes, it is.
We cannot afford to lose, even though we're that many points clear. We cannot afford to lose.
No.
If another two on the bounce.
If Ipswich beat Sunderland, and there's no guarantee that they will do, but if Ipswich beat Sunderland and then they beat us, it's going to be like 4 points or something like that difference, which is still obviously a win plus a draw to catch us up. But obviously it makes it more interesting. And Southampton, of course, let's not, Leeds have dropped a bit, but Southampton are still going to be there trying to catch up. And I just, bless her. Let's just see if we get her working. Hello.
Sorry, I am here. There's no bloody signal around this ground at all. It's been a bit of a nightmare, so sorry about that.
Pikeys, that's why.
Oh, guys, what a frustrating afternoon.
Tell me about it.
Frustrating, I think, is only the half of it. I'm laying the blame firmly at Fataou's feet. I think 11 men, and I think that's a different result. She's frozen again. It's Coventry. Somebody in Coventry is blocking all the signals on Leicester mobiles.
No, they don't have signals. They haven't got internet yet.
It's the little hamsters running around the wheels trying to keep...
Not that end of the roads, anyway.
I'm impressed, Dave, that you read that many books. I'm just looking at all them books behind you.
Oh, I don't read them, mate. They're not books. They're just the end bits.
Well, just to make it look good. It's one of those false facts, is it?
Yeah.
Right. Let's just see, because I know Dave was. Let's just see. Right, here we go. Alan has sent his man of the match in. This is going to. Now this is going to be controversial. Let's have a look. Should you think I should be more annoyed? I just feel, I say 11 men against a team that's third in the form table, playing at their ground. If we'd had 11 men playing Rotherham at home and that had been the score, I would have been a lot more annoyed.
I think we're not so annoyed because of what we've done all season, and I think that's what it is. We've had such a brilliant season. Yeah, it's a hiccup. It's just annoying that it happens to be there.
Mm.
You know, if it had been at, I don't know, Norwich or somewhere like that, you wouldn't probably, well, I wouldn't have felt as bad as I do now.
Yeah.
But it's not going to damage us too much. That's the main thing. I mean, we need another striker up front. Cannon can't be expected to do all that on his own.
Well, apparently, Vardy's back in training.
Good. Iniacho?
He's gone off to.
Oh, he has, has he? I didn't know that.
He has gone off to AFCON.
Right.
Right. I'm just lining up the slides here. Performance. This is what Alan's gone for. So he's pretty much in agreement with you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone for 5. I'm going to say here that for me, if that performance had come with 11 players on the pitch, I know I keep going on and on about this. If that performance was with 11 players on the pitch, it probably gets a 4 or a 5 from me. He got a 4 from Luke, but he's got a 5. Now you've gone for KDH, didn't you, for your man of the match?
Or Winks, yeah, one of the two. I mean, I wouldn't be tempted to have anybody, but.
Well, this is who, and this may be controversial. Then again, we do like to be controversial on this channel, don't we?
I can see the point. I mean, he was chasing back pretty well. He actually did some good stuff at the back, but he did cost us a goal because of his defensive lackings.
Yes.
But when he was doing good stuff, he was calm, pretty collective. You know, he was winning balls at the back. So yeah.
Can we put the table to cheer us up? No, because we're under. Well, no, we're still 10 points clear, I guess, at the moment, aren't we? On that.
Is that Luke? I thought he'd gone to bed.
Well, he was, but I think he was, and then maybe he was on a promise, and you.
Yeah, it is 11 o'clock over there, isn't it?
It is. And the sheep need putting away.
So,
I don't know.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on. She's back. No, she's gone. She was back.
She keeps teasing us, doesn't she?
She does. She's in, she's out.
She's
It's like a bad connection on Babe Station, isn't it? I don't know if I can get away with that or not.
Kate, I should go home, Kate. Just get away from the place. Get home safely. Don't worry about us. We can talk tomorrow, whenever it's Monday. Or...
But I can see the point with Faz. I've got to be honest with you. But...
Yeah. I just I think unfortunately sometimes when it matters, he's lacking. Whether it's being too casual or that the getting in. I mean, he tackles brilliant down the line, you know, and that was a big thing that appealed to us. He got stuck in, but he seems to be. I don't know. I can't believe he's scared of the ball. That's not the reason, but he won't shut down, you know, and it cost us.
He did make a very good tackle in that second half, and so in fairness, did Justin.
Yep. Oh yeah, I mean they didn't play bad at the back, but no team. What we don't realise or didn't appreciate is no team can play 40 odd minutes or more defending.
No.
Yeah, is that what he's just saying? The second goal he wimped out. Yeah.
It was also, when you come to think, you've got Fatawu who's been sent off and Mavadidi who's been taken off, who come back and help the defence out. You know, the amount of work they put into the defence, those two, and yet they were both off the pitch, which puts extra pressure on the defenders. And they were being stretched all over the place, weren't they?
Yeah, I missed the first 20 minutes because I was visiting with my good lady. Why was Mavadidi being booed? Well,
so she can't hear me, can she?
No, but I'll pass the messages on. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Why was Mavadini being booed? Just because he got the football?
Mavadini was being booed because he won a corner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then he kicked the ball into the crowd.
Okay.
Lucky not to get a booking because Coventry player got a booking for that later on.
Yeah, the referee was a bit too halved as well, wasn't he? I thought
he did all right. I think he got
did
the
yeah.
big right.
He did all right, but there's a few tackles he was missing.
Well,
West Brom were one up.
Do you let play go on or do you blow up all the time? I know
Well,
you lack a lot of blows, but
I do not indeed. But you do one or the other. You don't do, you don't do one minute and one another.
Well, Justin as well. I mean, the ball was out, and he headed it into the crowd when the ball was out. So, and he didn't get a booking either. But no, that's why Mavididi was getting booed.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
doesn't take them much to boo people anyway. So,
well, it's a natural noise for them, isn't it?
Boo.
Look, I'm not.
Leeds won up at Cardiff.
Yeah, well, that's not a surprise, really, is it? I think Leeds are going to win that.
West Brom won up. Plymouth won up. Wow.
Well, some early goals going in then.
All right,
I don't think we're going to get Kate back, so I'm going to let you go, Dave.
No. All right, pal. I'll see you Monday, maybe.
Yeah, see you Monday night, 7:00. I'm sure we'll have got this out of our system by then.
Well, I'm not sure.
Just one thing before you go.
Yeah.
So Enzo is not going to be at the next match. Well, he's going to be at the next match. He can't put the dugout. Does that make any difference these days with mics, ups, and radios and everything?
No. Some managers you say it's better in the stand. You can see more.
Well, do you remember when Pearson got banned? I don't know whether it was the Great Escape year or it might have been the Championship year. And he was banned for like 4 or 5 games. He actually had another 4 or 5 up there because he was able to see so much that was going on.
He said the tea was better up there or something, was it?
Yeah, but it worked.
He got a sausage roll. Right, mate. I'll see. On that note.
Don't start on sausage rolls again, mate.
No.
Save that till Monday night. Look, all the best, Kathy. Have a great weekend, mate. And thanks for popping on. And I'll see you on Friday. Brilliant. No, I won't. I'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
Oh, my God, there's a goal gone in.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, no, that was just the West Brom one that you were talking to me about. Yeah. All right, mate. Have a good weekend.
Yeah,
I'll see you on Monday night. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Cheers, bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Right, so look, 3-1. Bad day at the office. Don't think that happens with 11 on the pitch, but there we go. Such is life, as they say. Onwards and upwards. Ipswich next. Got a bit of a gap for that because we don't play them until a week on Monday. It's an 8:00 kickoff. We will, of course, be doing a watch along for that. We're going to be back here tomorrow, 5:00 with the transfer show, and I'm going to try and fit in a post-match show as well. Ben, you're welcome, mate. Thank you all very much. If anybody's still in that hasn't liked or hasn't subscribed, please help us out and do that. Makes my makes my weekend a little bit better. Thanks to everybody that was in, except those that were giving spoilers. Thanks for all the support that you do show to the channel. I'll see you tomorrow at 5, if not earlier, for the post-match. Take care. And thank you, everybody, for joining in and supporting the channel. And I will see you tomorrow. And take care.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
The TalkSport Fan Network is the ultimate on-demand destination for the UK's best fan-led football podcasts.
Including Leicester Till I Die, independent analysis and reaction for the Foxes faithful.
The TalkSport Fan Network.
Unbeatable club-dedicated content created by the fans, for the fans.
Follow the podcast on the TalkSport Fan Network.